We're reading Am I the Asshole stories today. It's true. I would never lie. We're reading these stories. I'm extremely excited. You might be like, why? What's the occasion, Angel? I don't know. I wanted to do it. Is that good enough? Is that a good enough occasion? I don't know. I think so. You might be interested in Hi Giselle. You might be interested in what's accompanying me in this journey. Would you like to know my dinner my dinner of choice today? Would you like to know? You're gonna love it, man. I'm eating Lucky Charms cereal with milk with a side of carrots. Oh, okay. Girl dinner. That's what I was thinking. What's up, sorry? Hi, Casey. That's what I was thinking, man. I'm like, it kind of is girl dinner. But, like, I don't give a shit. It's delicious, bro. It's delicious. Also, I love carrots. Carrots are maybe my favorite vegetable. Not true. They're really good, though. Thinking if I should stay and watch stream or rewatch a TV series. Ah, you got this. I believe in your abilities. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. So, no game today. Probably. I think we'll just be reading. And, I think it's kind of nice, dude. Carrots are so good. Tell me if you can hear the crunch. Could you hear it? Mmm. Mmm. Was it verbal? A little? Okay. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. My bedtime stories? Yes, indeed. Do it again, I didn't hear. Listen. Alright, I'll try it again. I'll try it again. I don't know if it's getting picked up or not. That was fucking crunchy, though. God damn! Is that getting picked up or no? I heard it? Okay. W. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. I thought it was the fire. Turning you down? Turn me up, dog. So, as previously stated, we're doing Am I the Assholes today. Not for any particular reason, I just kind of thought it'd be fun. It's been a little bit. It's been since Christmas since we did any. I think I actually really like doing these, so I think you're going to see me doing them more often. They're really fun. Really fun, really silly. It's a great time. Yesterday we played Slay the Princess. Amazing, amazing game. So fantastic. I am so sorry we played such a little amount of the game. It was so good, but I was an EP boy. What can I say? I almost fell asleep dead on stream. It was really embarrassing. There were moments where I was like, I'm just going to close my eyes for a second, and yeah, man. It was over for me after that. I had to play DBD, so we swapped over, played some Chaos Shuffle DBD yesterday, Killer, specifically. That was really fun. It was a great time. There's a game that we are going to play that I've been putting off because I want to finish Slay the Princess first. Oh my god, Ashley. What the hell? The Obelisk of BA? Oh, thank you. I've never ever seen that. Holy shit. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. Golly. Hello, by the way. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate you. Appreciate all the gifts, and thank you for a galaxy as well. Just handing them out to me. I appreciate you. It's very, very kind. So we're gonna play Slay the Princess first. We're gonna play it. We're gonna finish it, I should say, and then we'll play this other game. Little did I know, this is not a finished game yet. Okay, but that. So the developers of Slay the Princess actually made another game after Slay the Princess, if you can believe that. It's called Scarlet Hollow, and it looks amazing. I've been wanting to play it for a while, but I didn't even know it was made by the same people. I just found that out pretty recently. So, 1,000,000% we're gonna play that, but I want to finish this game first. And that game isn't even done. Also, apparently, it's very long. So, we'll see how it goes. January is for finishing games, it seems? No, for real. But yeah, I think maybe that might be all I have for in terms of updates. Today was good. It was a good day for me. I slept in. Did I? Yeah, I did. I fell asleep early as frick yesterday. Basically, after I finished streaming, I was out. Pretty much after that, I fell asleep. I woke up a little earlier than I should have, but you know, whatever, it happens. Took out the trash, um, did some work, uh, and yeah, good stuff. I was gonna watch JJK season 3 today. It did not happen. Sorry for the edging, but you know, you'll have to wait till Sunday, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I have to take another bite of this cereal. Cereal's one of those foods that you got to get into quick. You know what I mean? I don't know about you guys, but I don't like cereal when it gets super soggy, with like any cereal. Ashley, thank you for the money gun and every single million gifty you're sending. I appreciate you. Not sure anyone does. I think people do like soggy cereal. I've heard people, they have like a 50-50, where they want like half of it to be soggy and half of it to be dry. No, I think I just want it all. I mean, I don't want it dry, but like I think like I want to pour the cereal in. I want to pour the milk on top of it and eat it within like 10 minutes probably. I'd actually rather take a sip of cereal and a bite of cereal instead of eating any of it soggy. I feel you. I feel you. I mean, when it's soggy, it actually is just like nothing. Oh, a sip of milk. Oh. Got to be a little soaked, but not soggy. Yeah. I agree. It's pretty good, though, man. I'll be chugging it. Once it's soggy, I'm done. Bro, I feel you. Are you guys the type to drink the milk after? I feel like I'm big on that, man. Like, you know Honey Nut Cheerios? My favorite cereal. Like, it's not even close. My favorite cereal, Honey Nut Cheerios. If you eat that bitch with milk, it's phenomenal. But you gotta drink the milk after. You have to drink the milk. I don't know what to tell you. You are going to levitate. You will be a different person, man. That shit is gonna make you, it will change you. It literally will change you, man. You have to trust me, man. Ashley, thank you for the copopolar. I like mini wheats for the fact that they're better when a little soggy. Mini wheats, huh? Any cereal with honey, but specifically Cheerios, they're so good. They're so good, guys. They're so good. I don't know when we should start. Take me too long because I don't know why I can't drink milk fast. I don't know why. I'll actually die if I try and chug milk, and I don't know why. I think you don't know why. I can chug drinks, just not milk. Okay. Where's everybody? A lot of people went on on purple on Twitch because it's gross. Basic milk, yeah. Like milk with nothing in it. I'm not that kind of guy. But milk with cereal, mm, it's fucking good. I'm supposed to be going EPO. Meanwhile, this the least EP I've been all week. Mm-mm-mm. I miss so much. I miss everybody. I agree. I miss you as well. But, you know, we're here. Lactose intolerant, so I can't drink milk like that. Yeah, but, you know. You know. I use vanilla almond milk for cereal. Mm. Yeah, it's just normal milk for me. I got those straws that you can drink milk through, and it gives you gives it a flavor. You know, I've never heard of that. That's crazy. I got a banana one, and it was a b-day cake one. The banana one was so good. B-day cake was ass. Yep, that sounds terrible. The birthday cake one. Also, why is it just milk specifically? What if you drink water through it or something? What if you drink like soda through it? You know, is it gonna fuck up the flavor? Sounds kind of terrible. Because milk is milky. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, it's true. I know what she's talking about. I think it's not an actual straw. It's food. Oh, why would I drink fizzy soda through a milk straw? What does that even fucking mean? It's me, Jay. I accidentally changed my name to lame ass numbers. That's okay, buddy. What's up? It was a straw with little balls. This is not real. I'm gonna look it up though. Milk. That is not how you spell milk. Milk straw flavors. Is it milk magic? What am I looking at here, man? Wait, you're right. It is a straw with little balls. It literally is, man. I just found it. That's insane. Milk Magic. It's $15 for a pack of five each. 20 balls in. No, it's not. 20 milky what? 20 milky sip flavored straws for milk. 4 packs of milk flavoring straws, 5 each. Chocolate, strawberry, cotton candy, cookies and cream, magical. What the fuck does that mean? Magical flavor makes children eager and love to drink milk. This AI ass title, man. Man, fuck you. What's up, Star? This shit is crazy. Non GMO, by the way, and nut allergens free if you cared. 5 straws. How many sucks can you get out of it, though? Does it. Like, do you have to be. I don't know. Pause? No fucking pause, dude. How many sucks do you get out of it? I drank a full glass. Do you eat the thing afterwards? What am I? It is plastic. It is a straw. It just has, like, the little balls. Oh, the balls were gone? Okay, okay. So, you are eating the balls. That's what provides the flavor. It's like, think of a straw, and the balls are in the middle part of the straw, like, basically from the bottom to the top. And as you're drinking, the drink goes through the balls, and then the balls flavor the drink. Makes sense. Like chocolate, cotton candy, strawberry, cookies and cream. I mean, it looks pretty good. Would I ever have it? Probably not, but it looks good. You know, you guys know Smensels? Is that what they're called? Smensels? Yeah, Smensels. You guys fuck with those? You remember that? Thank you for mansplaining. You're welcome. $70 for 50 of them? That's not even a bargain. Strawberry Malk is the best out there. What's up, Lav? I believe you. I thought... Oh, hi, Kay. I thought it was the Applejack cereal straws that we're talking about. There's a lot of food-based straws, huh? Dude, the Smensels? I was a big Smensel guy. I was a Smensel head when I was younger. I had a few Smensels when I was, like, in, I don't know, elementary school. I was into it, bro. I would just be sniffing that shit. That shit's crazy, huh? That's crazy. We really like, simple things. You ever think about that? Little kids just writing in their fucking notebook and then taking a whiff of, like, strawberry or something? That's so fucking cute, dude. That's adorable, man. It's a good time, man. It's a good time. It was a good time. I remember not having access to too many Smensels. I think I had like 3 in total. But the same, you know, it's like, you know how you would find a pencil on the floor in high school or elementary school, middle school, whatever, and that'd be your pencil? That should happen to me, but with a Smenzel, dude. That's like the golden scar from Fortnite. Fortnite. You know what I'm talking about? You ever see that image? It's the same shit, dude. It's like that's some real loot. Like you found you really found some good shit, dude. And I would be sniffing the fuck out of that. I don't care if it was on the ground. I'm crazy. Didn't they make scented markers too? Smarkers? Well, I guess smarkers are already kind of scented. You shouldn't be smelling those though. Sniffing markers will kill your brain. Sniffing pencils is cool though. The scratch and sniff stickers? I was teacher's pet in elementary school so I could get the best ones. Yeah, okay. Wait, are you serious? Of course I'm serious. Sniffing markers is actually terrible for your brain. Like, terrible for your brain. You could die, man. Well, I don't know if you could die, but it's really bad for you. Let's take a look. Why shouldn't I sniff markers? Sniffing markers is extremely dangerous because they contain volatile solvents designed to dry quickly, which act as a toxic inhalant when inhaled directly. Deliberately breathing in these fumes, a practice called huffing, can cause immediate and long-term harm to the brain and body. Yeah, let's get off this page. Yeah, it's not good for you. Just don't do it, man. Trust me. All right. I'm up for. People like the smell of gas. They'll be okay. That shit is crazy. I hate the smell of gasoline, dude. I get yelled at for sniffing markers in middle school. Me and my friend Dahlia just inhaling in the back of class. Name drop. Docs for no reason. But I feel you. I used to be a teacher aide. Me too. And one time I was helping, and I got a little high from acetone from wiping the whiteboards. No way, man. That's insane. Guys, the cereal's pretty much done. There's just a shit ton of milk left. You guys okay with me slurping down milk on mic? I was dizzy and I felt floaty. Slurp away. What's up, Marcus? Ow, I fucking bit my tongue. Dude, I don't know about you guys. I'm amazing. I'm like a damn Olympian when it comes to biting my fucking lip or my fucking tongue. Oh my god, man. What is wrong with my mouth? Why does everything get in the fucking way? Why do I bite so hard? It fucking hurts, man. It hurts. How do you bite your tongue while drinking? Well, there was little pieces of cereal still in it, so you know, I was like biting it while drinking at the same goddamn time. I came home and told my parents what happened. They were like, "Yeah, no, that's bad. You were up in the sky." I bite the fuck out of my inside cheek. I be biting my lip constantly. It's always like my bottom left or top left. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I always do that. No, it fucking pisses me off. It's like when you bite a part of your lip and it's like, oh, it fucking hurts so fucking bad. I'll never do it again. Never do it again. Never do it. It's like you don't want to do it, obviously, but then because you bit it one time, it's like it makes it a bigger target to bite a second time. You know what I mean? And then you do it again, and you're like, oh, that fucking hurts so bad. Never, never, never again. And then you do it again, and then you're bleeding, and you're like, okay, I need to like eat soup. I need to eat like smoothie, drink water, no more biting for me. Just broth. No thanks. You know, I'll be fine. Fucking sucks, bro. Angel bites milk like those doogies with water hoses. I'll be biting my cheek by my wisdom teeth. It hurts for days. Y'all ever bite down where your wisdom tooth is supposed to be? That fucking hurts. I actually don't know. I don't even know where are your wisdom teeth located. Guess we're just Googling Gary today. Where are the wisdom teeth located? It's in the back. The back corners. I don't think I've ever bitten there before. God, that sounds fucking terrible, though. Did anyone used to try and bite the school water fountain? I used to. What? I used to. And looking back, I probably look crazy, like a damn dog biting the water on the hose, like the hose water coming out. I was trying to chew the water. That's fucking hilarious, man. No, I have never had that experience. I've never had that experience. You know, listen, okay, I drank from the school water fountain, but I was always mad about it because I knew there was some freakos. It's fucking disgusting. There was some I know they're kids, okay, but there are some freakos out there that are like putting their mouth on the fucking on the thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you don't have to get that close. Why are we? Why are you getting your mouth on the nozzle or whatever? It's disgusting. It actually is disgusting. I think I kind of like hope that it just, because it's shooting out water, maybe the water just kind of like got all the gunk out of there. Yeah, maybe. I'm just gonna believe that for the rest of my life and never think about it again. The person behind you going 1, 2, 3, that's enough for me. Shut the fuck up. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, that's enough for me. Or like, hey, save some for the fishes. Okay. Okay. Hi, nephew. Hi. I had that happen to me when I was younger at gym class, in gym class. I don't know why they were so strict with the fucking water. I know you got to get everybody to drink the water, but like, bro, I was drinking the water and dead ass, it really is like 3 seconds. And my gym teacher was like, "Save some for the fishes." I'm like, "Sir, fuck you." Fuck you. Are you insane? Save some for the fishes. Fuck them fish. Dude, they're not drinking this shit anyways, man. It's not what he means, but you know. Really makes you think, dude. Mm-mm-mm. Guys. Guys, did I tell you guys that I can't ride a bike? Have I talked about that? Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Yes, yes, yes. I knew this. I don't know of this. Well, what about skates? Don't you fucking... Don't bring up the fucking roller skates, man. Don't bring up the fucking skates. I had a, I never learned how to ride the bike. I tried when I was younger. I tried my hardest as a little kid, as it goes. I really tried, but my, you ever use a walkie-talkie? Shut the hell up. My, my little kid brain could not do it. Every time I'd get on that bike, I'd just fall and fucking bust my ass. It was embarrassing. Well, a little bit ago, with my last relationship that I was in, um, I was hanging out with her and her uncle. Her uncle brought some bikes, and I was like, dude, I don't I don't know how to ride the bikes, so I don't know why you even brought them. Not to the uncle, but to my girlfriend at the time. I was like, I can't even ride these bikes. So like, y'all can ride, just leave me out of it. Don't try to teach me, please. Please do not try to teach me. We show up at the function. They try to they're trying to teach me. They want to teach me. And I'm dying because I can't do it. Like, I know that I can't do it. And I know that riding bikes, like, it's all about falling and just like trying to like get up and then falling and trying to get up. But they try to teach me for whatever reason. And I'm like, dude, I don't want that shit. I don't want you to teach me. But they're like, dude, it'll be like a cute moment. I say they, but I mean like my girlfriend, not the uncle, hopefully. She's like, it'll be a cute moment. I get to like, you know, I get to show you how to do this, and it'll be fun, and you're gonna love it. Bruh. Oh my fucking god. Literally all I did was get on the bike and ride it a little bit and fucking fall and get up and ride it and fall over and over and over again. And I was like, bro, we're not doing this shit, man. I'm like, I told you I didn't want to do it. You thought that you were going to be the person that could convert me. You thought that you could do it. You were not that person. I hate falling in front of people. Bro. Brother. I think I'm a faller, bro. I think I'd be falling like all the fucking time. It just happens, man. I don't know what. I don't know why, but like I think I'm just clumsy like that. Back in college, um it was like snowing like crazy outside, and me and the friend group decided to go to the dollar store, I thought it was, or Walgreens. I think it was Walgreens. We walked over to Walgreens, and there was ice on the ground, and like my shoes were not built for this. I don't think I was wearing boots. I think I was just wearing shoes, and I was walking, and it was like the I don't know how else to describe it. It's like the comedic kind of fall where like you take one step and then your leg shoots forward, you know, and you fall way backwards. And I fell into the snow and I was just sitting there looking up. It's a crazy feeling, dude. It's a different perspective. And then all of my friends, it's like it really was like a movie. All of my friends came up like into my view and they're like looking at me and I'm just sitting there laughing at my fucking my dumb fall. Tom and Jerry ass fall. Yeah, man. I'd be falling, dude. What can I say? Hate falling at an ice rink. My ass hurts and I'm cold and wet and just the shame of a bunch of people seeing. Just take me now. I know. I know. Trust that I know. Between you and Giselle, y'all have 4 left feet. I do be falling, but like, I think it's funny, bro. I think it's funny. I find it hilarious, man. I truly do. I once flew off an electrical scooter. Sorry. That is just funny. Um, and that bitch hit me on the chin and my ankle. When I tell you I held it in because I had to go back home, and as soon as I walked away where nobody could see me, then I started sobbing and had my mom pick me up from the park. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I was 15. Oh no, man. Oh no. That's terrible, dude. It is hilarious though. Mm-mm-mm. These carrots are good as fuck, bro. I was tempted to use, it was like cream cheese, vegetable cream cheese or some shit as my sauce. It was good, but I don't know. It's a little too thick. Raw dog and carrots, no ranch. We don't have any. Unfortunately. Hummus, Angel? Hummus with carrots? I have no hummus. I'm sorry. I have mustard and ketchup and mayo. What do you think? You think that'll work for for carrots? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Pickle juice? I mean, I don't know if I have any pickles left over, but maybe. Eat them with ketchup? I'm not gonna eat carrots with ketchup. That is disgusting. I don't care. I lobe carrots on their own. Me too. Y'all need something, man. Y'all need something. You don't just raw dog them carrots, dude? I thought you said you try anything once. Well, fair enough. Yeah, but I guess it's like anything that's normal. Who the fuck you know is eating carrots with ketchup? And don't say I know a guy, because you definitely don't. I just don't believe you. I'm sorry. I guess, bruh. You're like, you definitely were the kid in high school and or middle school that would put like, you know, all the remaining food in the chocolate milk and just mix it up. Fucking disgusting, bro. Disgusting. I never ate at school. It's an ad hominem. Okay, that's an ad hominem. Ad hominem. There you go. That doesn't count. Define ad hominem. Ad hominem. Why is it so hard to say? What the hell does that mean? I don't know. Guys, I can't believe I forgot the Wordle yesterday. Why didn't nobody remind me? We were too locked in. My Wordle streak is gone. Do it right now? I guess we should, just to get it out of the way. We might as well, right? How do you guys like the Am I the Asshole stories, by the way? You guys fucking with these stories yet, or what? I failed the Wordle today! I'm never doing it again. Yeah, no, I see. I see that you failed it, man. Do the Wordle? Bro, I am. It's right there, bro. There you go. Okay. Let's lock in. Y'all like my guesses? Okay, cheater. Marcus, my goat. Decidedly not a cheater. You, definitely a cheater, though. Giselle, hello, by the way. Fight. Okay, good start. Now we go... No, we don't. Oh! I was gonna go olive, but we already used the I. It can't be olive. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be money. Okay, okay. Not money. All I need to do is just get it. All I need to do is just get it here. Let's race and see who gets it first. Oh. Dude, I'm not gonna get it first. I'm cooked, man. An E. Not cheating, I promise. Cheat. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Wait, you finished already? How did you finish so quickly? Damn, I'm terrible at these games. What am I doing? I'm literally doing nothing. Dude, I don't know. The pressure's on. Okay, shut the hell up, man. That's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. That's not gonna be the word either. We need an E. What about, Derek? Come on! That is a word. What about lakes? Assalamu alaikum, brother. Okay, well, there's an A. I deadass was gonna type rakes. Something tells me that's not gonna be the answer. Fuck, man. What about bears? Wait a second. It could work in so many ways. Bears, hares. Wait, there's no S, dude. Why am I thinking S? Stop thinking S, bro. There's no H either. Hi, Isabel. Guys, I have no idea. Guys, I'm not built for Wordle. I missed one Wordle. I'm cooked. D. A. Dapper! That's not how you spell that. No! Dapper, man? Come on, man. That's not even fucking real. Man, I had full confidence, too. Fuck. Guys, I need a carrot, man. Dared? Oh, there's an R. I guess the R could be at the end, too, but... Well, let's keep it at the beginning now. We could type rave. You got this? What if it's race car? Hmm. You guys know race car backwards? I have no idea what this word could be. If it's not starting with an R, then it's ending with an R. Yeah, Honda. Yeah. Wait. We don't have the middle one, though. Oh, frick, dude. Guys. I don't think I'm making anything, dude. No, that doesn't make any sense either. Oh, guys, I don't know if I'm built for this. Wait, we just need to figure out where the R goes. It's either the beginning or the end. Share? Well, unfortunately, it cannot be share. I mean, with the letters that we have remaining, no, I was just about to do paired, which isn't even, yeah, okay. Paper. Paper? Okay, but, like, that was pretty good. You can't be mad at me for that one. No. Vapor. Nope. Nope. Guys, it's impossible. That big ass crunch. Guys, there's no other word it could be. There's no other word, man. Is it really gonna be? Is this a word? Bower? Am I using the U? What about wow? Well, it's gotta be a U, I think. Like, let's say it's B, A. What could be here? I mean, well, I guess it could. It doesn't have to be a U. But none of these work for this. What if we do J? No, I don't think any of these work either. Caber? Caber? That doesn't really make too much sense. Cower! Yeah, Casper, it's gotta be. Well, guys, I actually feel like I have no idea what it could be. Waiver! It's gotta be. Racer. This game fucking sucks, man. You literally said race car? How the hell was I supposed to know I was right, though? God damn it. Those are some good freaking guesses, man. What the hell? Those are some good-ass guesses. Waiver was so good! You weren't locked enough? I actually think I was. Waiver is such a good one. It's so funny, I said, let's race when I left, and I was like, wait a minute. This is bullshit, bro. I mean, I think I was cooked. I didn't even know Racer was in there, but if I thought about it, and I came to the conclusion that it's either Racer or Waiver, I'm just cooked. It's a 50-50, man. At the end. That shit pissed me off, guys. What the hell? Okay, guys. We should probably start reading these stories. What do you guys think? 45 minutes straight of, not doing the thing I said I was gonna do. I didn't know you could repeat letters. That's the problem that I have as well. I know you can do it. I just don't know when you can do it. Whatever. I've had this one sitting on here for a while. This is the top post of the last, like, week or month. I forgot what it was. This is, am I the asshole for only doing the baif, but he means bare minimum when I got roped into babysitting? Without reading the story first, Yes. Without reading, just based off the title, I think you are kind of an asshole for doing the bare minimum. Even if you got roped into babysitting. But, whatever. Let's see the story. My sister, 38, invited me over for a family meal. Our parents were there too. After dinner, my mom and I helped clean up while my dad and brother in law watched my nieces and nephew. Okay? After my parents left, okay, sorry, that was a continuation, even though the sentence ended. Then my sister and brother in law asked me if I could watch the kids for an hour while they went for a quick errand. I agreed. Oh, Lord. I immediately am thinking the worst, but let's see what happens. They got very dressed up for errands, but I didn't ask. Oh, no. Did they go on a date or something? They've done this before. I didn't usually have anything going on, so I don't really mind. Today I was clear that I had plans and 1 hour was my limit. My sister agreed to 1 hour. Well, after an hour, I called and she didn't answer. Half an hour later, I texted my friends and I said I couldn't make it. Then I proceeded to keep the kids alive. I felt I owed her that as family. Okay. Did I put them to sleep? Nope. Did I make them a snack rather than let them use the stove? Yes. Okay. Did I keep the little one from drawing on the walls while his older brother played Fortnite and the middle kid watched Stranger Things with me? Nope, I kept them alive. Why is that part? The only bad thing is the kid drawing on the walls. Who cares about the kid playing Fortnite and the middle kid watching Stranger Things? But okay. My sister got home a little after 1 a.m. Wait a second, dude. What was the time? Did they say the time? I don't think they did. They just said for an hour. But I mean they said it was for like I'm guessing it's for dinner, so I'm going to guess it's somewhere around like 8. I'm going to say it's somewhere around 8. And then they waited until 1 a.m. That's crazy. 8's pretty late for dinner as well, so it could have been earlier. Who knows? Nephew was still playing Fortnite. Middle kid and I were still binging Stranger Things. God damn. Little was passed out on their bed. I got up and left. I've been hearing about it for a few days now and how irresponsible I am. 12 is too young for such a scary show. Oh, who the fuck cares? No, I feel like 12 is actually not that bad for Stranger Things. Stranger Things isn't even that damn scary. Who cares? My nephew had limited screen time. They still haven't gotten the drawings off the wall. My parents are getting involved as well. I really don't care. I was told 1 hour. I agreed to 1 hour. I feel that I did a great job for 1 hour. Not really my problem after that. Oh my god. 4 people think I'm being the asshole. These 3 kids had a great night, and I think they won't try it again. Wow. Okay, that's the end of the story. I honestly don't think that she's that bad. She's coming off like a real asshole in the story. The way she's talking, at least, is just like clearly she's fed up, which is fine. But personally, I'm like, I think she did what she. I get why she's upset. I would be upset too. I think it's okay. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Um, I know it's like it's probably different. If I was her, it'd probably be pretty fucking annoying because I'm assuming this might have happened before or something similar to this, and I could understand it would be pretty shitty. So I don't think she's an asshole, to be honest. Not the asshole, in fact, so not the asshole that I really don't know how your parents could be getting involved without immediately taking your side. Because the sister got her version of the story in first. Because the sister has the grandbaby. She's the golden child who must always be placated. What the fuck? I don't know, man. Maybe, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. It seems a little projection, dog. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay. Your sister knew what she was doing. She's done it before. That's from the original poster. Well, it looks like she has done it before. Oh, hi, Amber. Redeemed VIP. Oh, we'll say freaking less. I got you. Let me get that for ya. Let me get that for ya. Wait, that's me. I went on my own thing on accident, dude. On my own stream, I mean. Let me do it for you. Here you are. Didn't even know that was a redeem. Yerp. It's true. Kind of a basic story, but like not bad, you know. Just basic. I'm gonna check the controversial topics. I mean, comments. You know me. You would have been in your rights to call 911 and report abandoned children. I don't know. Your sister could have come home to her children in an emergency foster placement. What? You kept the kids alive and safe and didn't get any authorities involved. Even though you had to cancel plans, she should be incredibly grateful. Dog, it's her sister. She's not gonna blow up the fucking family because of this, man. Are you crazy? I imagine this won't be a popular viewpoint here. What they did to you sucks, but it does not justify petty revenge. And that's what you did. Everybody sucks here. They just suck more than you. What if they had been late because they'd gotten into a car crash? Oh, yeah. Wait a second. He's cooking. He's cooking. Wait a second. Rather than partying all night and leaving you on the hook, you'd probably feel like a jerk then. If you would recognize that your actions were motivated out of pettiness. So you were not the jerk, but you were a jerk. 17 downvotes, by the way. People hated this take, even though that actually makes sense. But, okay. Whatever. Golly. Okay. Get me out of this story. Honestly, kind of just an okay story. This one I was curious about. Damn, this is so short, but I gotta know it, man. This title is wild. Am I the asshole for changing my niece's stripper name when I got custody? Like, what the fuck does that even mean? That is a crazy fucking title. I think it will become obvious that my sister and I have taken very different paths in life. Reread that? Am I the asshole for changing my niece's stripper name when I got custody? Now, she could mean the actual name, like if she works at a strip club, I don't know. Or she's being negative and referring to her name as a stripper name, which is just so mean if that's the case. I don't know. I think it'll become obvious that my sister and I have taken very different paths in life. I love her very much, but she is not well. I've had custody of my niece since she was 6 months old, I should say. My sister is going to jail for at least the next 7 years. What the fuck? She is ineligible for parole. Oh my god. Dog, I'm like, can we get the info on your sister? What's going on there? My sister's name is S. What? Oh, sorry, my niece's name. My niece's name is S Perfect. S Perfect? Oh, is N A? I guess it's supposed to be an A. It's a perfect example of my sister's thought process. Honest to God, she named her Cinnamon. It's spelled Synnamin. Listen, I don't think that's that bad, man. I don't think that's that bad. So this is fucking crazy. The niece is 6 months old. Wait, is I'm guessing, at least she's young. I don't know if she's 6 months old in the story. It's spelled how? Synnamin. Cinnamon. It is just kind of a weird thing to be like, she's a stripper name. Like, come on, man. But okay, whatever. I've had my sister's parental rights severed. My parents and her fought me on it. Don't care. Okay. My parents have never contributed to her upbringing, but they've given lots of unwanted advice. Fair enough. I adopted my daughter and changed her name to Simone. Okay. I mean, that's also a good name, you know? My parents think I'm being cruel to my sister. Okay, cruel? I don't know. What my sister thinks is not allowed here. The filters told me that particular obscenity wasn't part of posts here. It starts with a C. Oh, she's calling her sister a C word, I guess. I feel completely justified in changing her name. I do not think I'm wrong. I am not looking for validation. I want to know if I'm missing something that my parents and sister can't communicate. Well, not the asshole. I think you made a really nice transition of her name that sounds great and is much easier to read and pronounce. Cinnamon is not hard at all to read or pronounce. Shut the fuck up. The courts do not terminate parental rights on a whim. You've stepped up and kept your niece in the family and now are her mom. I mean, fair enough. I think Simone's a nice name. I don't think Cinnamon's that bad either, though. I feel like it's such a mean thing to say, dude. I don't know. Everybody in the comments are like, thank you. Thank you for saving this child. I think you still tried to honor the original name. Still begins with an S and has that sis sound. Oh my god, shut up. Oh my god. You gave her a real name that won't make her life more complicated just because it's interesting for her mom? I don't know, man. This is a lot of judgment. Now, like, her mom is in jail for, like, 7 years with no parole. That's kind of crazy. But, like, it's a lot of judgment for a kid that, and a parent as well, that I know nothing about. Maybe they just like the name. Also, I mean, I don't know. It's their family. They clearly got, like, bad. Oh my god. My husband was the one that told me it's a stripper name. I don't even want to unpack what that could potentially mean. Oh my god, dude. That's fucking insane. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think Cinnamon is a very interesting name, but I don't think it's a stripper name. I'm sorry, but she's right. That's a midnight dancer name. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, it could be. But I don't know. I mean, like, I've got a family of names that are kind of unique. So, me personally, like, I don't know. Cinnamon's kind of cute. Why does Cinnamon have to be related to, you know, like, horny? Why can't it just be cute? It's like paprika. That's kind of cute. You could also just name a dog Cinnamon. I guess. You can name anything, anything. I was just going to say it's a bit weird to me that she would automatically associate a child's name with a stripper name. The fact that her husband is the one that made the connection made it worse. Agreed. Can you add her mom's name to be her middle name? Well, I don't know. People like this are so weird, man. What a weird request. Like, I don't even know who you are. Why would I do that? This guy's kind of cooking. So, just for background, I'm a person who was adopted as a toddler, had my name changed from something unique to something more common. I actually think you're the asshole. Why? My biological mother was also very unwell, but that was the one thing she was able to give me, my name. Now I'm an adult and I've reflected on it. I actually think it was a little cruel for my adoptive mother to have named me something completely different. I would have just changed the spelling of your niece's name but kept it as Cinnamon. The majority of the comments saying not the asshole come across as extremely judgmental and classist to me. So what if it sounds like a stripper name? She's an infant, and being a sex worker isn't the worst thing in the world for an adult to be. He's cooking. I hope your sister is able to make a recovery, and your niece doesn't feel the same way I do when she grows up. He cooked. I don't know what to tell you. He cooked, man. They cooked. Yeah, I think it's just kind of fine. I don't know, man. I feel like some people just have preconceived ideas about names, and I'm like, In my opinion, at least, IMO. Who the F cares, dude? Clearly, it's not about the name. I think it's clearly more about the sister and the anger that she has towards her, which is fine. No, this is a spicy one, dude. Am I the asshole for telling my father-in-law they won't ever be living with us? God, please don't be crazy. At least too crazy. Prior to my wife and I trying our first, we spoke with both sets of parents and said, would they have any interest in helping with watching their grandkids until preschool starts? Both of them were over the moon. All four are fully retired, must be nice, by the way, and they all said absolutely. The plan was to trade off weeks so they know their schedule for booking their own appointments. Amazing. Wife gets pregnant, and around 10 weeks post-birth, she's getting ready to transition back to work. And her parents said they've changed their minds. I decided to travel more, and I and want to enjoy their elder years. Okay. My parents did their absolute best to pick up the in-laws' slack, but daily childcare was too much with my wife and I working full-time, so we ended up with my parents watching on Mondays and Wednesdays, paying for childcare on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and my wife and I working half days on Fridays to handle that. God, that sounds fucking terrible, by the way. With my parents taking the Friday whenever we needed them to, they're incredible. It was very frustrating to have in-laws say one thing and do the opposite. In 6 years, they've never once watched any of our kids for a single day. Damn. So, my wife and I bought a house about a week ago, W. They're over checking it out. As we're unboxing, my father-in-law sees this house as first floor master with a full bath. He turns to mother-in-law and says, "Oh, thank God we won't have to do stairs." I said, "Come again?" Oh, Lord. Mother-in-law says, "Of my wife and her two siblings, we are doing by far the best, and it would make the most sense for them to live with us." Oh, fuck no. This must be a different, like a cultural thing or something. Because, fuck no. As they're in their 70s and a house is becoming too much for them already. I audibly laughed hard and loud and said, "Hell would freeze before you live here." Oh my God. Oh my, it's a little much, man. Oh my God. Damn. Which was met by shock from both of them. No kidding. I explained that when we needed help, they turned their backs, so we were simply doing the same. Okay. My wife agreed. She expressed how expensive and how difficult it was with zero help from one side of our quote-unquote village. Okay. That was their call, but now we're returning the favor. They're incredibly upset and hurt over this revelation. Were we the asshole for this stance? I don't think so. But if the votes are a bloodbath, I'll reconsider as we have the space. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you're really an asshole. I think it's just, like, a little much. Like, why did they go so hard? Why did they go so hard? You didn't have to fucking laugh out loud in their face. That's a little rude, man. But I don't know. I mean, like, I get it. It's your house. They didn't help you with your kids. I get it. Oh, here we go. Not the asshole. This is for me, I guess. All these folks saying that you should not laugh are missing the part where they walked in your house, talked between themselves about the appropriateness of your master bedroom for themselves without ever discussing it with you or your spouse. The audacity. Anytime they try to bring it up again, you just need to say the audacity you two have trying to claim a room in a home you didn't pay 1 cent towards and don't have a conversation. Sorry, and didn't even have a conversation with us about it before we purchased it. The freaking audacity of you two. You both did good calling out these entitled goobers. Okay, I mean, I don't know. I get you. It is audacity. Or there is a lot of... It is audacious, I should say. Goobers. Not the asshole, the sheer audacity. Okay. of not just assuming they could move in, but they would get the main bedroom with the full bath. If they can't/don't want to deal with the full house, they can buy a condo or something. There are a lot of 55 plus communities popping up everywhere. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're pretty bad. I think you responded in a rude way, but you're not the asshole. Yeah. Well, that's because you're shy. Laughing at them seems well played to me. Shut up, you nerd. Well played. What are you talking about? Oh my god. I don't know about this one either. You're the asshole for being mad about babysitting. No one owes you childcare. They changed their mind, as is their right. You are not the asshole about letting them move in with you. Like, maybe. I guess I kind of get you, but I don't know, man. It's either his parents or his wife's parents. I feel like that's a little different than just anybody. You know. Wow, this person is really upset about this. Exactly. You're the asshole. Your kids, your responsibility. Kind of mind-blowing to expect parents to help every other week. That's not helping. That's freaking daycare. Also, not okay for parents to just assume they're going to live with you. But I think it's hilarious that all these people expect others to raise their kids. It does not take a village, it takes the parents. It's their responsibility. I'm like, damn, bro, what happened? Relax, bro. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I think we're kind of on the same page for all that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Dude, I need some longer ones, but this is, I'm sorry, but the titles are so good, I have to go with this one, I gotta know. I gotta know. Am I the asshole for siding with my mom instead of my wife? I got to know. I have to know. The story, man. I need to know. You sided with your mom instead of your wife. I gotta know. I gotta know, man. I hope there's an actual reason, man. That's all I'm saying. My wife and I have a son who is about to turn 5. Okay. My parents, mostly my mom, have been providing us with free childcare. Wow, this is really similar to the other one. Since he was a few months old. My mom follows all of our requests. No screens. Wow. None. No added sweeteners. Okay. And gives our son a level of care no amount of money could buy. And we couldn't afford the inferior level anyway. Okay. Our son loves my parents. He loves my wife's parents too, but he sees them way less. And is always happy when I drop him off or when my wife picks him up. I have an older brother that has issues, and my parents have bailed him out several times in the past. Okay. A few years ago, he totaled the car they bought him, and they said they were done helping. It turns out they've been paying his rent for the last 2 years. Okay. My wife made a comment about how the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Uh-oh. And no one will ever wonder who their favorite is. Damn. Oh my god. My mom was mad. She said that to the mom? And said she sends 40 plus hours a week on us. She spends, I should say. And she can do whatever she wants with the money, with her money, whether that be paying her son's rent, pissing on it, or setting it on fire. I mean, fair enough. It was definitely an extreme response. My wife demanded an apology? What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. My wife demanded an apology and said she didn't deserve to be spoken like that. My mom apologized for being vulgar, but said the sentiment stands, and she wants my wife to be quiet about her financial decisions. W. They went back and forth until my dad made my mom go upstairs. Okay. My wife seethed the whole way home. What do you mean my dad made my mom go upstairs? Just a little weird. My wife wants to stop relying on my mom for childcare. Wow, okay. She said her mom can do some babysitting and we find a daycare until school starts in the fall. She said she couldn't trust our son with someone so emotionally volatile. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. You got your feelings hurt because of what she said, but don't fucking blow up the whole operation. She is not emotionally volatile. Do not lie, bro. I told my wife she was the instigator and asked why she couldn't just ignore the information about my brother. He's right. I said our son loves his grandparents, and yanking them away from him right before he transitions to kindergarten might traumatize him. I also reminded her we can't afford daycare. My wife said I'm unsupportive and siding with my family against her. Not trying to be unsupportive, just to give honest feedback. Should I have said that she was right, even though I don't think she is? No. Definitely not. I think you're fine, dude. I think she's just wrong. Like, she's just definitely wrong. That's pretty much it. Definitely not the asshole. I feel like the brother thing is really none of her business anyway. For sure. Agreed. Yeah. It's just a weird thing to say, too. Like, why would you even... I guess the squeaky wheel gets the grease. We can tell who's the favorite. Why does it even... Why does it even bother you? Honestly. I wanted to do an original take here, but not the asshole. Not because your wife is being mean to your mom. Whatever, they're adults. They'll figure it out. Your wife is engaging in that most unforgivable of adult behavior, hurting your son because she is angry. You see this a lot in divorces. One spouse is so angry at the other spouse that they're willing to hurt the kids to hurt the spouse. He's right. They're right, man. They're right. Oh, Lord. Also, like, the mom would probably do the same if the guy needed help. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is pretty normal. I get the strong feeling you're only telling 10% of the story here. I don't know. When people say that stuff, I find it really funny. I'm like, how would you know? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. It feels like a little much to be like, I think you're lying. Like, okay. Come figure out the other 90%. Oh, for real. Stupid, man. Okay, let's see. There's no way there's no fucking way. That's a longer story. There is no way. What is this? What is this story? There's no way. Am I the asshole? Oh, sorry, let me read this first. The mom is a good person for helping out her grandson, and the comment was probably unneeded. But also, what is the older kid? What if the older kid was an actual asshole like that? Fair enough, yeah. I feel you. This one is... Am I the asshole for refusing to talk to my... Sorry. Refusing to talk to my fiancée after she secretly replaced my wedding dress with a cheap copy to save her money? What? There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way. There's no way. That's such a crazy statement. That's crazy. 27 male, 27 female. We're getting married in February. In our culture, the groom buys the bride's wedding dress, and the bride buys the groom's wedding dress. Okay? The groom's dress is called sherwani, and the bride's one is called lehenga. To keep things fair, the price range for their dress is decided in advance. We're a little sentimental for wedding clothes, decided to go on a higher end, and choose a popular wedding attire brand. Did all the shopping together. She picked this lehenga of her choice, and I also found a marvelous piece of sherwani. Amazing. My choice was a little bit more expensive than hers, but it was still within the price range we had set. Both of us agreed and finalized the clothes. We didn't bring them home immediately because they needed some customizations according to our body measurements, of course. She was supposed to pick my dress when it's ready after a few days and send it to my home around 1 month after the wedding. Okay. I had to do the same thing too, and I did. I received my sherwani from her 2 days ago. My whole family was excited, had a close look and multiple trials when I realized that although, hi London, it looks very similar, it is not the dress that I had picked. The quality is not up to the mark. Stitching and finishing is nowhere as good as the one I had seen in the showroom. Oh, Lord. There was no brand tag behind the collar, too. Ooh. At first, I assumed that we got played by the seller, but I contacted her first, told her everything, and my planning of confronting the seller. But she tried to make me believe that it's the same. Oh, no. That she checked it before sending it to me, etc. Basically, she kind of got restless when I was hell-bent on going to the showroom. In the end, she confessed to me that it's indeed not the same dress, but it's not the seller's mistake. Basically, she picked up a cheaper copy and sent it to me because even though we had set the same price range for our dresses, she presumed that my dress would be less costlier than hers. Wow! As women clothes are generally heavier, fancier, and she thought that the Sherwani I selected was good, but not worth that price? What? That is so crazy. That's crazy. I asked her in a lightly pissed tone why she didn't share her views before the purchase. She had no solid answer. Just for clarity, we both earned decent, and the price range was mutually fixed. She frequently spends on what I feel are expensive makeup products. I picked up the dress and went to her home. Showed her how different it is from the original, how disrespectful, heartbreaking, and trust-breaking it is to secretly change your partner's wedding dress to save some cash. Agreed. I see no other. I see no reason other than her being stingy for doing this to me. I was super disappointed, left that dress at her place, and came back home. We had no contact since then. I believe she's the one very wrong here. So she should reach out to me. No contact, huh? My family was initially hurt too, but now they're starting to say not to overreact, as it might come to our wedding. I don't know. I think he's in the right. Or I think they're in the right, because this is like, that is honestly some like criminal shit, dude. I don't know. I think I'd be really fucking mad. That's crazy, man. I feel like that's so disrespectful, man. I get that it's like based on money. I get that it's based on, it's kind of a lot. But he was sort of implying that she could pay for it. Like, she has the money to pay for it. She just didn't do it. So, that's fucked up, man. I don't know. Going behind someone's back, especially someone you're about to marry, is just never the vibe. Yeah, no, that's crazy. And you're going behind their back about their dress for the wedding? That's crazy. That's crazy, man. I don't know, dude. Communication is the problem, not the cost? I guess. Oh my god. Dude, the phrasing on this... People are crazy, man. The phrasing on these comments are just so insane. My lord. Welcome to married life. Your money is her money is her money, and she'll be damned if you spend it any other way than she pleases? What the fuck is wrong with you? This is the type of shit that I'm talking about, man. I'm like, there are so many negative people living such sad lives with the worst mentality ever. This guy, I'm guessing it's a guy, I'm sorry if not. This guy, nobody's going to want to get with you. I'm sorry to say it like that. I know that's very forward. Nobody is going to want to get with you. Nobody's going to want to talk to you. What kind of shitty mentality is that? Your money is her money. Her money is her money. Like, shut the fuck up, man. Damn. Definitely you had a crush on a girl in 8th grade. She broke your heart and you hate women now. Shut up. Get over it. Damn. Oh my god. What is wrong with these comments? Not the asshole, but you're a man crying on the internet because your dress isn't as nice as you wanted. The wedding is her day. This comes off as weak, in my opinion. What? What the fuck? I think she didn't want you to look better than her and upstage her, as weddings are all about the bride? She's the asshole, but you're sus for caring so much and trying to outshine your bride with a more expensive outfit? The fuck are you talking about? Are you dumb? Touch grass. I am so sorry. Touch grass. This is the same guy. This dude admits he's paying more for his, so he's trying to show up his bride. No, he's not. You guys freak out if any other woman wears white, but apparently if it's a groom in a wedding, where the groom also often wears a white dressage, wants to look significantly better than the bride, that's okay? A real man wouldn't give a shit what he's wearing and give his bride the best day? What are you talking about? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I know I have to read this shit. He's talking to like a normal guy, it seems, and I'm skipping his sentences because I have to read his the dude, the original guy here. He says, "Have you ever met a woman? Lol. A real man understands women. I don't want lies. It's naive and idiotic to not expect them. Women oh Lord, I am not reading that. What the fuck? What? Oh, this is crazy. What is wrong with you?" He says, "Women never apologize. It's one of the most well-known stereotypes on the planet." Then the guy replies and says, "Are you some kind of woman hater? You're coming off as misogynistic." Yeah, no kidding, by the way. Nah, you've just been brainwashed to think that way, unfortunately. I'm a data scientist. In the last few years, I've worked in human behavior. There's no greater metric at dividing people than gender. Dude, I don't... What are you talking about? What are we talking about, man? You can make sweeping generalizations when comparing men and women because the data is concrete. That doesn't mean the differences imply one is superior or one is right. Oh, Lord. You sound like a child if you're honestly going to sit there and claim women aren't great at apologizing is sexist. It's as ridiculous as being angry because I said men are taller than women. No, I disagree. Man, these guys were going back and forth like crazy, dude. This is insane. This is insane. This person says, women were physically dominated by men for thousands of years. Deception was their way to level the playing field. It's evolution. I gotta get out of there, man. That shit is fucking crazy, man. What the fuck are we talking about? Literally, man. It's fucking insane. I think that's why I always want to check the insane comments, because, I think it's really interesting to go and click the reply. Like, I need to see the whole thing. That's fucking crazy, man. That is insane. Can I get the month, actually? Yes, I can, in fact. Angel Chismoso confirmed. Wow, this is a fucking fat one. Holy. Am I the asshole for making my daughter's boyfriend buy a new t-shirt? Alright. The 23rd of December, my daughter's 19 and her boyfriend is 19, came for dinner. We had a dinner then because he's going away with his family for Christmas. He arrived, rang the bell, and I answered the door. He came in, took off his jacket, and that's when I saw it! Oh, Lord. He was wearing a t-shirt that said, "It's not gonna suck itself." Oh my god! No, that's crazy. Oh my god. At the family dinner? That is crazy. All right. I took one look at the shirt and asked him if he had any money. What? He said no, and asked why. I told him that t-shirt showed... Okay. I told him that the shirt showed a marked lack of respect for both my daughter and my wife. Oh, this is the man. Okay. I pulled 2 20s out of my wallet and quietly ushered him back out the door. Told him the Walmart was 3 miles away. Told him to buy a more respectful shirt and come back with it on. Mind you, this whole exchange took place between him and I, without an audience. He was gone for 15 minutes, came back with a nice polo shirt on. Oh, okay. W. We had a nice dinner together. Nothing was mentioned of the incident. The next day, my daughter came to me and my mother and told us what I did. Humiliated him. They aren't in breakup territory or anything, and no yelling or anything of the sort went on. My wife did tell me I could have handled it differently. What? Am I wrong for handling it the way that I did? No. I think you handled it, like, actually perfectly. What? I honestly think you're fine. I think he was just... Why was he wearing a shirt that said it's not gonna suck itself? And then... listen, I can understand wearing it if that... I'm not gonna... Okay. I would never own a shirt like that. Let's just start with number one. I'm never owning that shirt. Sorry. If you have that shirt to begin with, I can understand using it as, like, PJs. If you're gonna use it for outside activities, I understand using it but having the jacket on. But you decided to buy the shirt, use the shirt for outside activities, take off the jacket, and show up to your girlfriend's fucking your girlfriend's family's dinner. Let's get you that shirt, buddy. Well, I mean, might look good on me, man. What can I say? That's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, obviously this man is not the asshole. I think this man actually did a very good job at the way that he interacted with it. Like, it's not even close. That was goated, man. The dude with the t-shirt, though, he is... I don't know if he's an asshole. Yeah, he's an asshole. He's an asshole. He does sound like a kid, though, so I don't know. Well, he's not a kid, he's 19, but, like, you know what I mean. He's still kind of a kid. That was pretty stupid. I don't know if it's, like, intentional, I guess is what I mean. I think he's just dumb. You know what I mean? But let's see. There's a lot of edits to this one. There's a lot of updates. Edit, I'm 57 and a long-haul truck driver. All right. So I've had my share of bad moments. I don't even know what that means. Like, maybe it's because he's 57, but the long-haul truck driver, why would they... I would not think you have bad moments because of that, but okay. Most of us guys here can remember stupid things we did as a teen. And even in our 20s. Yeah. The ones that stand out for me are the ones where someone didn't react with anger or malice. They were the ones where someone reacted with constructive kindness. I actually agree. Like, honestly, even if this man said, "Get the fuck out of my house," he wouldn't be in the wrong, in my opinion. He wouldn't be in the wrong. Because I understand why he's saying that. But he, not only was he, like, he did the right thing. Like, he was upset by the situation, but he was such a good guy about it that he did the right thing. He didn't say, "You're fucking crazy." He said, "Here, take my money, go buy yourself a shirt, and we'll still have the dinner. We'll still talk like normal. I'm not going to tell anybody. We're just going to, move on." That's amazing, dude. But, all right. One where a quiet redemption was offered, where a mirror was quietly held up to my behavior. Those are the ones I learned from and appreciated the most. Hopefully he comes out on the other side with a new appreciation for kindness offered quietly without fanfare. Just my thoughts. Update number 1. There are 5 updates, by the way. Update number 1. After reading these comments and listening to everyone's point of view, I sat my daughter down this morning and asked what her boyfriend actually said to her. This changes my opinion of him. Apparently, he'd not told my daughter what the phrase was on the shirt, but did tell her accurately what I said to him and asked him to do. He didn't use the word humiliated. That was Dee Dee's interpretation. Who the fuck is Dee Dee? The daughter, I'm guessing? Her rush to defend him came from our examples. Apparently, she took note of times I've defended my wife and vice versa. Okay. She also took note of our disagreements in private after the fact. She's going to talk to him when he gets back tomorrow to follow up on why he thought the shirt was appropriate for the family setting. I'll update again after that conversation. I cannot wait. Update number 2. My daughter called him about an hour ago. This will be informative. She asked him why he'd not told her what the shirt said when he talked to her. His reply was telling, because it was embarrassing. Why are you wearing the fucking shirt, my friend? If you find it embarrassing, why the fuck are you wearing the shirt? You don't have another shirt. You have no other shirt. Okay. Whatever. Then she went on to ask him why he wore it originally. Yep. He admitted that the shirt had been a gift. I fucking knew it, man. In my head, I was like, the only reason that I could see having the shirt is getting it gifted to you. That's it. The shirt had been a gift from his older brother, 21, and that the older brother had dared him to, called him chicken when he objected. What? Dumb sibling crap, apparently. She went on to tell him that none of what he'd done was cool. And that she really liked him, and that he'd always been kind to her. She said she wasn't breaking up with him, but these steps needed to be done. First, he needed to explain to his parents the entire situation. Okay. Second, he needed to show up in person to our home and bring the money for the shirt. Okay? And as she put it, put in a whole ass kissing session that included the explanation of the dare. Okay, she said that if this was handled well, they could talk about moving forward and what that would look like. I don't know. I don't know. That seems like a little much, but you know, whatever. Maybe that's what she wants. That's what she wants. I don't think I would need it personally. After the phone call, she talked to her mom and I, and admitted that she forgot her worth. Damn. She said that I, as long as she'd been alive, had never gone out of my way to embarrass her mom, and that I'd always been respectful and not to let anyone be disrespectful to her mom. Made me feel good. I'm glad. So she wasn't going to settle for less. Good for her. I'll update after the visit tomorrow. Update number 3. This will make you this will make those of you following this saga laugh. I received a call this evening from Mr. Boyfriend's parents. Firstly, they were mortified and extremely apologetic. Secondly, the whole best part of the update, I have their permission to squeal, is that his parents are on Reddit. Oh, Lord. And commented on my post in support of the way I handled the situation. No fucking way. That's crazy. No way. That is insane. Wow. They told me they loved my daughter and that we'd raised her right and had not raised their son to show this level of disrespect for anyone. Dude, I feel so bad for this dude, let alone his girlfriend. Apparently, boyfriend was following up on one of my daughter's conditions and went to talk to his parents. As the story unfolded, his mom reached for the phone, opened Reddit, and yelled, "Is this about fucking you?" To quote his dad, as the son read the first half paragraph, he died a little inside. No! No! That's terrible! That is terrible! Could you imagine being this kid? Oh my god. That's why I'm like, I don't even think he's an asshole. I think he's just like a little dumb. He's just a little dumb kid. So anyways, they're going to come to dinner tomorrow with the boyfriend. More updates tomorrow night. Update number 4. Dinner was very pleasant. Let me say that his parents are great. Boyfriend showed up with red roses for my daughter. Aw, and yellow for my wife. Aw. He offered what I thought was a very sincere apology and a card with the entire $40 in it. Wow. Even though he'd given me the change and the receipt on the original night. Wow. I cooked tonight to give my wife a break. I made an Indian dish called butter chicken. Yep. Heard of it before. With basmati rice. W, by the way. Neither had eaten curry before, but loved it. Woohoo. Amazing. As it turns out, older brother is the family athlete. Junior varsity soccer. Dude, is this... I love how, it's like we're just getting the tea now. Like, are we just friends? This doesn't pertain to anything. But okay. What's up, Mia? And a sports scholarship for soccer. The quintessential jock. Little brother is the exact opposite. Artistic. He's got a real talent. Sensitive, quiet, and felt like he never measured up to Big Brother. And works to gain Big Brother's respect. Brother takes full example of this. Probably advantage is what he means. And exploits his little brother for shits and giggles. Near the end of dinner, daughter says, "I think I'll keep him around for a little longer. You guys okay with that?" What is this? They're treating him like a fucking puppy, dude. What? All right. We are good with that for now. His mom is the boss, though, for thinking outside the box. As punishment to the older brother, Mom went into his clothing, drawers, and closet, took every shirt off of him, and bought him 8 very bright pink t-shirts that he'll wear until he realizes just how damaging exploiting anyone is. It's not that bad of a. It's just 8 pink shirts. It's really not that bad of a punishment. His access to cash is also cut off. Okay, that's pretty terrible. Until said lesson is learned. Anyway, a successful night with new friends was enjoyed. Hope this update was the update you hoped. Small update number 5. This is the finale. It's like the end game of Am I the Asshole, man. Just to give you some info, older brother has been much better for the last little bit and actually enjoyed the pink shirts. Obviously, why not? Apparently his girlfriend likes them and he's got a few compliments. My lovely daughter is more than ready to go back to her spring semester. This literally is, I think this is cute. Okay? I think this is cute. I think it's like, the dad seems like maybe like a 40, 50-year-old dad that, you know, he's never had a conversation like this with people on the internet. So it's like, it almost feels like a little blog, dude. I think it's kind of adorable. Anyway, boyfriend has been around the house more. He's been very respectful. The two of them read the comments here and she teases him. Oh my god, I would hate that. I know they're technically adults, but my wife and I insist on the door being open in the room when they occupy together. Okay? Nothing is derailing her education. Her and her older brother are amazing scholars. We are immensely proud of them. My wife is a teacher with 30 years of experience, and I'm a truck driver for 25 years. I'm also educated with a degree in clinical psychology. Anyway, I'm rambling. Take care. What? I'm fucking dying, bro. Why is he giving so much information? That's fucking hilarious. I feel like I just became friends with this guy. For real. Oh, man. Can that guy start a YouTube channel? He might, dude. Yeah, everybody seems to be in agreement, by the way, in the comments. Everybody seems to be like, yeah, you did the right thing. This one's cooking. Not the asshole. If men don't call each other out for stuff like this, how would it ever change? He's cooking. He's cooking, bro. Oh, God. What the fuck is this? This guy says, I would have broke his nose, not the asshole. And then this guy says, he replies to him and says, tough man assaulting someone over his shirt. And then he replies, the original person, and says, just so happens I have a daughter. You being a fucking pussy who lets that kind of disrespect happen in your own home isn't my problem. Grow a pair. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. To all of you making me feel bad, nope. I hate 2 things, bullying and guys that hurt/treat women like shit. Fair enough. But yep, I'm the asshole. I'll stand up for sorry. I'll stand up for any person anytime I can. I will not apologize to everyone that commented, or didn't. I hope you have a happy and safe new year. And I've never been in jail, lol. Okay. Okay. What? That's fucking hilarious. It's a great story, by the way. Great story. Wait, what? I would have not mentioned it. If my daughter and wife felt disrespected, they could have addressed him directly and do not need me to defend their virtue. In this scenario, what does it feel like if your daughter and wife don't feel disrespected? This feels like an attempt to protect your own feelings about the shirt by using them as a scapegoat? What? I think it's perfectly valid to object to the shirt based on your own feelings. I would just investigate why those feelings exist and why you didn't own them outright. No, I think he did the right thing, and it's not even close. What are you talking about? What? What are you actually talking about? Wow, people are crazy here. Not the asshole. That kid's hilarious. You're just lucky that he came back. Seeing less of him would mean seeing less of your daughter over a silly t-shirt. Bro, the t-shirt said it's not going to suck itself. I don't think it was a silly t-shirt. I think it was like, I think it meant something, bro. I think you're far too sensitive. However, you're not the asshole. I would have maybe said something like, I'd prefer if you didn't wear stuff like around XYZ and let it go. What? What's up, Bad Max? The t-shirt said what? I didn't stutter. What is this? Most of you guys have had boring years growing up under strict rules of the adults that more than likely were closet perverts. What? What the fuck are you talking about? Who thought they knew everything, but they really knew nothing, only trying to impress the people at Bible study and church gatherings. So maybe you should all let up on a 19-year-old kid. Let him have his fun. I'm quite sure most of you have nasty little thoughts in your head. What? What? Go on and move back to Mayberry and tell not OP. What? To never think about impure thoughts? Because he would have to go to bed without supper. You prudes crack me up. I can't stop laughing. What the fuck are you talking about? What's up, Bam? I saw that you started streaming this. Really wanted to watch, had to eat dinner and stuff. That's okay. What the actual hell? Yeah, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Not the asshole, but this is fucking weird. I don't think you were out of line for asking the bloke to hide the slogan. All this posing about worth and respect and dares and defending each other is bizarre. Dubbing a 19-year-old into his parents, ridiculous. What are you talking about? What's Mayberry? I don't know. I feel bad for your daughter. What is wrong with these people, man? What? I feel like if you beat him up and kicked him out, I'd say that's fair and not the asshole. Why'd you pay him that much? Jeez, he probably pocketed 20 bucks. He spent 18, brought me both the receipt and change. What a weird fucking guy. What the fuck? Sorry, why does it disrespect your wife exactly? Are you dumb? I gotta get out this post, man. These people are actually dumb. What the fuck? Oh, Lord. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my wife's friend I don't have to see her in the classroom to know she's a horrible teacher? Oh, my God. All right. All right. My wife's friend was supposed to come watch fireworks with us tonight, but she just texted my wife that she isn't coming because I'm a nasty person who encourages my child to be rude and disrespectful. All right. My wife and I just had a small argument about the situation that ended with her pulling a Big Lebowski on me and saying I don't have to be wrong to be an asshole. Okay. That's true, but I think her friend is the asshole, not me. I'll tell you what happened, and you decide for us. Yeah, please. My wife's friend was at our house for dinner. She's a teacher. She complains about it a lot, as most teachers do. She says the parents are impossible to deal with. The administration is not supportive. Everyone has an opinion on curriculum, and the kids don't listen. Sounds fucking terrible. I include these complaints as context for discussion. For the discussion, she told my wife she was working on her lesson plans for February and Black History Month, and she was making a fact sheet about Martin Luther King Jr. for her kids. Okay. Our son, who is a huge Star Trek fan, said that she should include the fact that Martin Luther King Jr. was a Star Trek fan. I had no idea. Also, Star Trek is that fucking old? My wife's friend, with a very patronizing tone and expression, I might add, said that maybe he would have been Oh, maybe he would have been if he'd still been alive when it aired. My son said that he was, and that he used to watch it with his daughters. My wife's friends said that he died before the show aired. I told her she was wrong and my son was right. What? I actually don't even know. Who's fighting about this? They might be the only people in the world fighting about the fact that Martin Luther King Jr. was alive during Star Trek's run on cable, dude. But okay. She said I was a perfect example of a parent that can't acknowledge when her child was wrong. I said, no, you're a perfect example of a teacher that assumes she knows everything and can't connect with her students because she doesn't respect them. All right. My wife forced all of us to change the topic. After dessert, I pulled a video. Oh no! I pulled up a video on YouTube where Nichelle Nichols was discussing talking to Martin Luther King Jr. about Star Trek. I showed it to everyone. Oh my god! Well, I guess he's right. My wife's friend asked why I couldn't let the topic die. I said I didn't want my son to feel like he was wrong for sharing facts he knows about his interests. Fair enough. My wife's friends said I don't know what it's like to be a teacher. I said I don't, but I know she's a bad one. Ooh! Oh. She said I'd never seen her in the classroom. I said I didn't need to because I see how she is in daily life and people are who they are regardless of where they are. Okay. My wife's argument is I'm an asshole for bringing the topic back up after it was settled. She said I could have played that video for our son after her friend left and taught him about giving others grace and not needing external validation. Damn, she's cooking with that one. Actually, not gonna lie, she cooked real fucking hard. I disagree. I think it's important to our kid knows we will always stand up for him. Well, okay, number one, this is not about the kid, I think. I'm sorry. I don't think he's doing this for the kid. I think he's doing it because he got upset with um the teacher and the way that she spoke to his kid. But I don't think it's about I have to make sure that my kid learns a valuable lesson for this. Like that is not the case. Very true. Let's just be honest with our feelings here first and foremost. Secondly, um in my opinion, is the teacher not the wife? Nope, two different people. The teacher is the wife's friend. IMO, in my opinion, he is kind of being an asshole, like, for sure. Like, he just wants to be right, man, about the situation. Now, is she being an asshole too? I mean, maybe, a little bit. Maybe she just genuinely doesn't know. If I was her, you know what I would do? I would probably be like, yeah, maybe. That's a great idea. Maybe I would put it on I probably would put it on the list, but if you really didn't want to put it on the list, then just don't do it. Just be like, yeah, maybe I'll think about that. Thank you for the suggestion. That was really nice. Whatever. Anything. It's a fucking kid. You know what I mean? He's one of those, I'm not an asshole, I'm just honest. It does seem that way. Um, so I think the way she handled it could have been better, but honestly, I don't think it was that bad. Maybe she was embarrassed because she didn't know if she was right, but she was just assuming she was. I don't know. They both could have handled it better. They both acted like kids. The dad killing the topic, the mom saying, drop it, and then the dad bringing it up after the dinner is over with, that's petty as fuck. You did that for yourself. You know you didn't have to do that. The mom is so right when she says, I could have played the video for our son after her friend left and taught him about giving others grace and not needing external validation. She cooked so hard. Actually could have been a learning moment, but I think the reason that he didn't do that is because he doesn't believe that. So he couldn't actually teach that because he didn't get taught that himself. You know what I mean? He obviously is doing this because he's upset with the teacher. So he was never going to do that because it ain't a thing. It ain't a thing for him. Let's see the comments. Let's see. What an interesting statement. Can you show me where you found it? It's not hard to be kind and not invalidating. I wouldn't let her negative energy around my children. I mean, I kind of agree. Like I said this earlier, she could have phrased it differently, but Why? What? Can we can we talk about the dude as well? A little bit. Oh man, everybody is on this teacher. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about what the. Why is nobody saying that the wife was right too? None of this. Nobody's saying it. I'm gonna have to go in the damn controversial segments to find it. Hmm. Yeah. People are really hating this woman. I don't think. I don't know, man. I don't think she's such a bad girly, bro. Can't understand why both of you chose not to do a simple Google search to resolve the argument and instead resorted to acting so stupid and childish. Yeah. Everybody sucks here and your wife is right. Yeah, I guess that's what I would say. Everybody sucks here. Your point would have been more effective and more likely to have an impact on her thinking if you hadn't called her a bad teacher. You might want to consider modeling more effective communication and organization skills. Oh, sorry, organizing skills to your son. Yeah, I agree. It was not your place to critique her teaching since you're not a teacher. Yeah. Yeah. I work in education as well. What I would have done in your shoes is immediately pull out my phone, do a 2-second Google search, and then end the issue. Best case, let it continue a potentially interesting conversation for everyone. Letting it fester is never good. But if your household adheres to a strict no phones at the table rule, you should have said something like, let's settle this after dinner with a quick search to see if your son is correct, then drop the topic and ignored her insult. You're both a bit assholey because I presume you did this fighting in front of your kids, but you are 100% correct in letting your son know his information was correct. That is true. It's how you did it that is questionable. I agree. Your wife's friend sounds intense. Maybe it's time to find another field of employment. Well, I don't know about that. I don't understand why you aren't getting you're the asshole. You took it to a place it didn't need to go. There's nothing wrong with presenting the evidence and so forth, but the line about being a bad teacher is completely uncalled for. Sometimes it is satisfying, though. But own the fact that you brought it back to the quibble. Quibble? Okay. And called her terrible at her job over one terse discussion? Does this motherfucker have a thesaurus out with him? One terse discussion you had, and that is you're the asshole territory. Wouldn't sweat it, though. Any opportunity not to be around her sounds like a win for you. Yeah, fair enough. Everybody sucks here, all of you but the kid. Yeah. You're not wrong for defending your kid. That was the only behavior you exhibited that was okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Why? I can't believe all of this is downvoted, like, to the moon. This shit is downvoted to hell and back, dude. Oh my god. Well, all right. That was a good one. Let's see. What the fuck could this? I don't even know what this. Oh lord, no, I'm all right on that one. Mia, thank you for the 6 finger hearts and the 6 freaking rosas. What the hell's going on here? And the freaking donuts, dude. You're cooking. You're cooking me. Oh lord. Oh wow. I don't know about this one. Oh no, this is crazy. This is kind of a spicy one. Am I the asshole because I took off my mask when I knew I was sick? It's short, but the ending I've seen, it looks kind of intense. My wife and I were traveling when I happened to catch COVID. Ooh, it's about COVID too. Uh-oh. We had no other option but to travel home with me being sick. I wore a mask and distanced myself from people as much as possible. At the airport, I sat in the area where there was no people, but I could see this boomer staring at me. Okay. I knew he was itching to say something about my mask. Eventually, he worked up the courage. He walked over to me where I was, sat down next to me, and started telling me about how all masks were ineffective and I shouldn't be scared of catching a cold at the airport. immunities, blah, 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 and all the regular bullshit that they always say. I pulled down the mask, leaned in, looked him in the face, and said, I have COVID, and I'm trying not to get everyone else sick. My wife says that I'm the asshole for pulling the mask down and talking to him so close when I knew I was sick. I say, fuck him. Yeah, you're crazy. People keep asking me, people keep asking what he did. He just kind of looked at me with this smug look and walked away. I'm not sure he even believed me. That's the end of the story, by the way. No, you're crazy. Like, why are you... Man. Listen, I understand that this world, there's a lot of fucking terrible people. There are a lot of people that are so horrible. They have stupid-ass opinions. They are so mean. I understand that. Does that give you the right to turn into that person yourself? No, by the way. No. Just because that happens to you doesn't mean that you have to then flip it around and do it to somebody else, man. And especially in this instance, what is wrong with you? You pulled down, God, you have so much anger in your heart. You have so much anger in your heart that you didn't even think. You pulled the mask down, went close to him, and you were like, I hope this gets you sick with COVID. That's an old man. He might fucking die. You might have killed that man. Why? For what? I say fuck him. Like, God, what a fucking terrible mentality to have, bro. Not the asshole. The person who cuts my hair has worn one since COVID, said before COVID was always sick with a cold or cough, always something. Now since wearing a mask, she never gets sick. I agree. Definitely wear a mask. For sure. But, like, pulling it down is fucking insane. Not the asshole. He believes masks don't work, so it shouldn't affect him at all. Oh my god. This shit pisses me off. It's like, I don't know, dude. It's so annoying to me because I'm like, you don't... Oh. This group of people in this subreddit, they are so in their own world. Because it's like, what do you mean not the asshole and then... Well, it's like you're being so fucking petty. Immediately. You're like, well, it shouldn't affect him at all, so who cares, right? Like... You know that it's going to affect him. You know that they're being an asshole by pulling down the mask, dude. They are being an asshole by doing that. Why is it like it's okay now because you don't agree with the other person? You could just say they're both being assholes, man. I think this is a fuck around and find out moment. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, this is crazy. Boomer here. I, for one, thank you for wearing the mask. Totally fine. There are so many people who don't care what disease they spread to others. This may sound harsh, but let them get whatever damn disease they get. What are you talking about? That's crazy. You're basically saying you're okay with them catching COVID and then potentially dying because they're fucking old. What is happening? He doesn't believe in the mask. That doesn't mean he doesn't believe in the illness. For sure. That's crazy. If I really have to, I'll wear a cloth mask if I don't have paper, even though cloth is awkward to breathe through. Yeah, that happened to me during COVID. Cloth masks, bro. It's rough. You can be an ass... Sorry, you can be an ass while also being completely justified in being an ass. I don't think you're justified. I'm sorry. Oh my god! This person says, out of curiosity, how did the interaction go once you informed him? This person, the original poster says, he just kind of smirked, walked away like he'd proven something. I'm not sure he believed me. And then this guy replies and says, he'll find out in a week or two. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god, dude. You're the asshole for exposing all the other people in that area as well as those that he might infect. Agreed! Finally! Dude, we're like, I don't even know, like 8 comments in? It's really good to wear masks in crowded public spaces. I'm glad you knew to wear one. I hate getting comments from jerks about my masks, and I understand the impulse, but there are other people you put at risk. Also, you put him at risk. Why do you not care? Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah, that's insane, dude. You're the asshole, not because of the guy, he's a dick and he deserved it, but knowingly spreading a disease to people, to someone irresponsible, is a dick move. If he gets sick, he sure as hell is not going to take any precautions not to protect other people. You got to think about the wider impact of your actions. Agreed, bro. Agreed. Especially since the guy is old, likely unvaxxed, likely hangs out with mostly other people in his age. He's potentially killing an old jerk or one of his friends. Really a proportional payback for a smug look and an uninformed comment? Yeah! That was my wife's point? Oh my god. You're crazy. The guy says, that was my wife's point. That's a fair point. That's all you have to say about that. That's insane, dude. You're an even bigger asshole for needing to come to Reddit to get a second opinion. Your wife is right, and you're a fucking idiot and stupid. Damn. Evidently, you aren't smart enough to realize a fucking airport might be the worst place to get petty to make a point to a guy who wasn't convinced to wear a mask by the entire global pandemic from the exact virus you're infected with. Damn. All right. Thank God I found some like-minded people. For sure. Wow, that is crazy, bro. That is some crazy shit. Yeah, okay. Annoyingly, to me, my opinion about the man being old and him doing this, like, is absolutely insane. All the comments that agree, um, are controversial comments for some reason. Nobody agreed with the controversial comments. I have no idea why. Daily meow? Meow. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Oh, Lord, man. Star, thank you for the gifties. And Mia, thank you for the rest of the gifties, too. I appreciate you. Immensely. Oh, Lord. My husband wakes me up multiple times every night. Alright. I would love to I would love to know why. That would piss me off, so I'm interested. I, 40 female, am very health conscious. I like to go to bed early, around 9:30. 9:30? Early? Honestly, I feel like that's not that early to go to bed. It is for me, but at 40, I don't know. I really don't think it's that early. I have a young child, and I like to ensure that I get enough sleep, even when woken early. Fair enough. My husband, 39M, chooses to go to bed a bit later. I don't mind when I wake up and he comes to the bed. Okay? Lately, he's decided that he needs to turn the bright overhead light on. This is like some boomer shit, man. Every time he comes to bed, so he can see himself get ready to sleep? He used to just use the flashlight on his phone, but says he doesn't want to feel like he has to tiptoe around. This is an issue for me because not only does it wake me up, but it makes it more difficult to fall back asleep because I'm more fully awake. He also refuses to put his phone on Do Not Disturb at night. Do you guys do that? I don't put my phone on Do Not Disturb at night. I don't wake up to my phone. I don't have the ringer on. Maybe they're saying they have the ringer on? That'd be crazy if you keep the ringer on while you're sleeping. I have my phone on silent always? Yeah, me too. I'm not even sure why, but just flatly refuses. I know it's very simple to set your phone up to accept messages and calls from certain numbers, and I don't know why this would not be an option for him. It usually goes off at least once or twice a night. It wakes me up once or twice a night, by the way. Though it doesn't seem to bother him. I become increasingly frustrated with multiple wakings, and I've definitely yelled at him during the night. I find it disrespectful to another person who is a light sleeper to not take small, simple steps to help him sleep better. This shit makes me fucking sad. This isn't even that crazy of a post, but this is like some real, like this is how you know this post is more than likely real, because this is some real life shit. This is sad. This is fucking sad. It's like she's just annoyed because her husband doesn't want to fucking doesn't want to turn his or do like the basically the simplest things just to make it easier for her to sleep. And he doesn't seem to give a fuck. I'm like, damn. It's not that hard to do a little bit different. He's not interested in your comfort, obviously. I suppose that's true. My good dude, what the actual, and I cannot stress this enough, fuck. What are you, why do you talk like that? My good dude. My wife goes to bed considerably earlier than I do. I do not turn the bedroom light on. Hell, I don't even use the flashlight on my phone. You're crazy. If I do need to look, I'll turn the screen on and I'll use that smidge of light. Your husband is showing an absolutely staggering amount of disrespect here. Damn, I mean, like, it's bad, but is it that bad? Tell him he's not welcome back in the bedroom until he learns to behave. Wow. He's not welcome back in the bedroom. Oh my god. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. That's fucking funny. Yeah, him saying he doesn't want to have to tiptoe around is fucking crazy. Because, like, bro, they're sleeping. Don't you guys feel that way? Like, if somebody's sleeping, don't you feel like you have to be quiet because they're fucking sleeping? Don't you just naturally feel that way? I don't feel like I want to wake somebody up, or like I don't care if they wake up. Come on now. With kindness, you should look into whether or not he's cheating. What the fuck? My first husband started treating me disrespectfully each time he stepped out on our marriage. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Who knows if that's related at all? He should want to tiptoe around when you're sleeping. I literally just said this. Sorry, but this dude doesn't like you. And you need to return the favor. Set a loud alarm? I don't think so. Turn on the same lights. Make a lot of noise when you get up. Relax. What are you talking about? But I hate when people, they're like, you go low, I'll go lower. Shut the fuck up. That's so embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. What the fuck? Is this guy sponsored? I have the $25 two-point sleep mask with Bluetooth headphones. It blocks light and you can listen to white noise or music. It is soft. You can feel the speakers. I highly recommend these. I'm addicted to them. I've worn them for years. Read the Amazon reviews for better instructions. What is this a sponsored comment? There are many other sleep masks with Bluetooth similar to Amazon. It saved my marriage? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It saved my marriage? What the hell? How much are they paying them? It saved my marriage. I cannot. Oh, get me out of this post, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm actually so quiet when my parents are sleeping that even if they are in the same room that I'm walking in, they won't hear me because I take a step when they snore. That's fucking crazy, dude. I love Am I the Asshole, man. I actually love it. Because these fucking posts, they're either absolutely insane or they're like the realest shit ever. This one is, am I the asshole for ending a relationship over long showers? That's fucking hilarious. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. like, I'm like, that's some real human shit right there, dude. It's like, clearly, I don't know the post, but I'm like, something upset you about this person, and it's the fact that they take forever in the shower, I guess. And this is like an ache that you've been having forever, and you're like, dude, am I crazy? Do other people feel this way? I gotta know the post, though, man. I gotta know. I love long showers. They'd hate me. If they rush me through my shower, I'm gone. Guilty. Damn, long showers. Dude, I'm the kind of guy, I probably take like a 30-minute shower. That'd be my guess. Like on average, I think 30 minutes is where I'm at. I don't know, is that I don't think that's too long. I think it's like I think that's kind of normal. That'd be my guess. But I am kind of curious to see how long they they take here. Longer than average? What's average? Like 15 minutes maybe? 20 minutes? I don't know. I don't think I'm the asshole. All right, great start. I don't think I'm the asshole, but my aunt and mom got in my head over the holiday. Now I'm questioning myself. Until early November, I, 28 female, was in a long-term relationship with Kevin, quote-unquote Kevin, 30 male. We were together for about 18 months. Damn. He was planning to move in with me at the end of November when his lease was up. I owned my place, whereas he had a roommate who was recently engaged. Seemed like good timing. Kevin was generally a good guy. Funny, charming, easygoing. I thought I was in love. But a few weeks before he was supposed to move in, he made a weird offhand comment about my evening shower habits. Oh! Wait. It's the other way around. Oh, so I see. Kevin is the one who hates the long showers. That makes way more sense. Kevin, like the block in Celeste. Goddamn, freaking Celeste, man. Now look, I know some people will find this crazy, but it's not as crazy as it seems. I have a glorious steam shower with a comfy bench. Oh, cool. I take long-ass steams before bed. Steams? Usually 15 minutes to steam, 5 to 10 minutes with the water on and off to shower and wash my hair. Another 5 to do my skincare. I'm not hogging the bathroom or the hot water, and I only do it after everything else is done for the day. Work, chores, sex. Okay? 15 minutes, by the way? 15 minutes to steam, 5 to 10 minutes with the water on and off, and another 5 for skincare. Bro, I just got done saying, like, it takes me, like, 30 minutes. You're telling me 15 minutes is long? Oh, here we go. Wait a second. Anyways, the comment was that I would have to knock off things like that when I was living with him. Which, why? He said I was wasting time. I can't. He said I was wasting time. I needed to be more present when I lived with a man. What? It's 30 to 40 minutes. I can't have 30 to 40 minutes to myself? Okay, 30 to 40 minutes in total? That's not that bad. Again, that's pretty much average for me. Maybe I'm more like 20 to 30 minutes. But that's really not that bad. Hi, Khaleesi. Thank you for the heart, me the go popular. This led to a longer argument about the various things about myself and life that I would need to change before he would move in. Yep, you were right to end the relationship for sure. Sorry. I was doing him a favor, letting him live with me rent-free. Oh, and that shit, like, I know you already did, but golly. Rent-free, too? And he's gonna complain? Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Many things themselves weren't terrible. Put my various skincare things away, rather than leaving them on the shelf. Fair? Fuck no. Keep it on the shelf, who cares? Don't leave so many shoes in the mudroom. The fuck is the mudroom? What is a mudroom? Small room or entryway where footwear and outerwear can be removed before entering a house. Oh. Yeah, so it is for shoes. We just got an inactivity check, by the way. Are you telling me that they don't want that to be in the... They don't want too many shoes in the area for shoes? What are we fucking talking about, bro? Anyways. Where was I? Mudroom. They're on a rack? That too. It's not even just on the floor. It's on a rack? Wouldn't matter if it's on a floor. Whatever, bro. Stop the composting service. He wants to do it. Oh, he wants to do it. He wants to compost himself. Okay. A few were non-starters. Don't have my brother, 17, and his friends over unsupervised by him. What? Yeah, that's pretty bad. And don't volunteer at a local shelter that houses men. Oh my god, I hate men like this, dude. I'm sorry, but I do. You're such a fucking loser, man. It was wild. He had never shown any indication of being controlling before, so I tried to talk to him about what he was thinking. He just said that moving in meant that I was his and I needed to act like it. Oh, that's fucking insane. No, that's insane. That's insane. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said then we weren't moving in together, as I'm not anyone's, less articulate than that, and asked him to leave. We had another conversation a day or so later, but neither of us budged, so we mutually broke it off. I was sad but not devastated, mostly completely confused and questioning my ability to see any red flags. Well, I feel you. I probably feel the same way. There had to be some, right? I thought I made the right choice. My friends think I made the right choice. My baby brother also thinks I made the right choice. He might be influenced by my 3D printer. All right. But my mom and aunt think I made a huge mistake. It's been a solid 2 weeks of you're going to die alone. Wow. You're selfish. You have to compromise in relationships. You can't expect them to put up with your single girl schedules and habits. What the fuck is wrong with you? He was such a catch. I feel like my head is going to explode. Hey, that's your mom and your aunt, by the way. Just letting you know. I thought my mom would at least care that he was cutting off free. Okay, would care that he was cutting off free brother sitting when they travel, but no, she thinks my ex was right, that my brother and his friends shouldn't be in the house alone with a single woman at their age. Hey, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you implying? That's fucking weird. You're fucking weird. Bro, he's 17-year-old brother. Shouldn't be in the house alone with a single woman. Like, what are we talking about? I babysat most of them when they were younger, for Christ's sakes. No, this is disgusting. Oh, here's an update. Well, everybody, I'm assuming in the comments is like, yep. You're good. OP, you're going to die alone with your steam shower in your own house with a social life and good skin. Sign up literally every woman in here complaining about her shitty relationship for that hell. What the fuck, man? Your mom and aunt fucking suck. Yep. That's what you called internalized misogyny? Yep. Yep. I would love to see what the update is. Update. Ended a relationship for long showers. Okay. A bunch of people asked me why my dad didn't like the ex and what red flags he saw. Okay. I asked, and here's what he said. Fair warning, my dad is great, but he has opinions. I don't agree that these are all red flags, but I'm sure Redditors will school me on it. Number one, he didn't take a job my dad offered. Ex lost his business about 6 months ago, which left him with a mountain of debt. Oh, and my dad offered him a job in his warehouse to cover expenses while he was looking. W dad, by the way. X had a job within 6 weeks, so he wasn't unemployed for that long. I personally think it's fine to take a beat when something big happens in life, but my dad is of the you can rest when your bills are paid and chores are done. Okay, well, fair enough. Would sit on the porch on his phone when I was struggling on a hobby project. Okay. Again, I don't think this one is fair. Sometimes it's nice to have someone give you a hand with stuff, but they weren't his projects. All right. Fair enough. Didn't carry in groceries. This one I kind of agree with. What the fuck? At all? In retrospect, it was pretty weird when I was lugging the groceries in by myself. 2 or 3 trips. Is this a child? I don't know if my brain ever would have noticed it as a red flag. Bro, he never went to help you? I helped my mom with groceries. I always help my mom with groceries. See? the fuck? I'd help my friends with groceries. I'd help my wife or my girlfriend, obviously. There were other little things about home maintenance. Waited for my brother to shovel the drive. Didn't mow. Put a whole box in the recycling without breaking it down. Yeah, that's a huge red flag, dude. And car maintenance. Didn't put up my wipers before a storm or pump my gas. Fair enough. It wasn't his house or car, so I feel like those go in the nice to have, but not fair to criticize bucket. Sure, my dad would do those things for a neighbor, much less a romantic partner, but that's him. Anyway, those were the things my dad pointed to. Some clarifying points from the last post. First, steam showers don't use a ton of water. Really? It's like 2 gallons for the steam for the whole 40 minutes. Wow! That's crazy. That's basically 90 seconds of shower for most people. That's crazy. Because it's toasty in there, you only turn on the shower head when you need to rinse or shave. Second, my mom isn't a boomer. She's 46. She wasn't always like this. But she and my aunt have gone down some rabbit hole the last few years. I hate to see it, honestly. Third, my brother and his friends, not all boys, by the way, will always be welcome in my home, period. If that means I live alone, fine. Yep, I can agree with you. I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. That is so fucking weird that they would even imply anything like that. That is weird. Finally, do not worry. There is and was no chance I would take him back. He creeped me right out in our last few conversations. I might worry about whether I handled things wrong and should approach things differently next time. But I'm not staying with someone who makes me feel bad taking 40 minutes for myself. Yeah, fair enough. If that makes me an asshole, fine, I'll accept the label. Yeah, no, definitely not an asshole. You're fine, buddy. That's insane. That's insane. Didn't realize how Reddit people were crazy about how long you shower. Yeah, I could never tell them. They would get really mad at me. Oh, that seems like a real spicy one, dude. Ooh, yeah, I don't know about that one. Oh, it's so interesting, though. Reddit people care about everything? Reddit people are fucking lame. Am I the asshole for buying my girlfriend vanilla shampoo? I don't know if we're gonna read that, but that's fucking funny. No, I'm gonna click it. I'm like, I gotta know. I gotta know. I'm sorry. I feel like it's so innocuous. Like, what could possibly be wrong with this, man? Some Redditors don't like showers. I'm not surprised. Okay, you clocked them. Let me drink some water. Delicious. I'm gonna go do some things. Okay, buddy. I hope you have a good stream. Thank you for being here, Isabel. And have a good night as well. Am I the asshole for buying my girlfriend vanilla shampoo? My girlfriend uses a few different types of shampoo and alternates between them. One of them, a vanilla scented one, is my favorite. She asked me to pick up some things for her at the store. On my way to checkout, I saw the vanilla shampoo and grabbed that too. Seems normal to me. When I got back to the apartment, she started putting away the things I bought. Okay. She was confused by the shampoo and asked why I got it. I said that I saw it and know that she uses that kind and grabbed it for her. She said she wasn't running low on shampoo. I said I know, but it doesn't expire, and that one is my favorite. I teasingly said that she should use it if she's planning to wash her hair tonight. She asked me what I meant by it being my favorite. What the fuck are we talking about? I said I like the way it makes her hair smell like cookies, obviously. She looked a little weirded out. I asked her if she was okay. She said that it was weird that I sexualized her shampoo. I said smelling nice is sexy. I asked if she thinks I'm sexier when I use nice-smelling soaps and deodorant. She said, not really, as long as I don't actively smell bad. I said, maybe it's different for everyone. She said, honestly, it bothered her that something as mundane as shampoo was sexual to me. I can't do this. I can't. She asked me if someone else smelled like vanilla, would I be attracted to them? Oh, my God. I said, no. Overthinker, final boss? Holy fuck. Can you just shut the fuck up and put the damn shampoo in your hair? He likes the smell of the damn shampoo. That's it. I said no. She was misunderstanding me.
She asked me to clarify, but I don't think I did a good job. I said I specifically liked the smell on her, not other people. She still seemed put out. So I headed home to give her space. Can you fucking imagine being this guy? I would be so mad. It would be like, bro, whatever. And I'm taking a shampoo with me. Whatever. Bye. Was I an asshole for buying the shampoo? No, obviously not. What the fuck? Why is she being so weird? That's crazy. I would have thought it was sexy and cute. You're not the asshole at all. The most romantic thing my husband did for me was buy me a personal pizza with olives on it because I told him I like it. But he hadn't ordered one yet in years. Sorry, he hadn't ordered one in years because I just eat what everyone else likes. And they don't like olives. We were talking about something else and I just casually mentioned it as an aside. 3 weeks later, I came home and he was sitting in a kitchen with a heart drawn on the box. I mean, that's adorable, but it wasn't the pizza. It was the confirmation that he was listening to me. Yeah, of course. Of course. Not the asshole. What on earth? You did something nice. She should have said thank you. My husband comments if he likes my perfume. A lot of wives here, huh? She presumably buys the vanilla scented shampoo because she also likes the smell. Making it out that you're some weird freak for liking the smell is wild. That shit is crazy. Also, I don't know. If it makes you a little bit horny because your girlfriend is wearing, you know, like she has a particular smell about her, I really don't think that's that bad either. Honestly. I don't know if that's what he was going for or if he just liked the smell. But regardless, I really don't think it's that bad. She needs to take a deep breath and relax. As a woman myself, if my boyfriend bought me shampoo and he knows that I use, and he likes the smell of it, I'd be so flattered and touched, especially if he said it smells sexy on me. She sounds insecure. Yep. Agreed. Maybe he just liked vanilla. Why is that bad? I have no idea. I don't know why she took it in the way that he, like, is sexualized, or he's sexualizing the shampoo. That is fucking weird. I gotta see the controversial comments, dude. I gotta see them. I gotta see them. What even is this? Oh my god. Oh, Lord. I would totally do that if I liked the smell of my partner. Who cares as long as my partner agrees? Hi, Aaron, by the way. I agree with you. The fact that he knew the brand, saw it, and was like, oh, my girlfriend likes this, I'd be a puddle. Yeah, it's also like, it's just so kind. The thought that he brought, the thought that he was thinking of her. You know? That's so nice. It's so sweet. And he's like, I know you're not done with it, but I like it. And I like when you wear it. So here you go. No assholes here, because you explaining how sexy her smell was after her expressed concern about you sexualizing her shampoo was the dumbest thing to do. I think a bigger situation is at play. Ask her if she has any history dealing with partners that tried controlling/altering her appearance. I mean, maybe. I get it. That is crazy, man. I don't know about this. This question's crazy. She really is pissing me off. People live vicariously through the posters, man. She really is pissing me off. She's making everything harder for everyone else based on the story. I wouldn't know how you deal with her. It sounds exhausting to you. Or it sounds exhausting. You did a nice gesture and gave her a compliment, and now she's making it seem as though you're a weirdo and even a cheater. Where did that part come from? My guess is it's not about the shampoo. No shit. Stop dating this dumbass. Oh my god. We don't have to be so mean, okay? This is like, Jesus. What is this? Not the asshole. You're both making more out of this than there is. She sounds like my daughter. Therefore, I learned a long time ago to disengage early with a cute, quick excuse to get away. You won't win. Smiley angel emoji. The fuck are you talking about? I would hate to be your daughter. The fuck? Oh my god, I'm not reading that. That's crazy. Oh my god! Oh my god! These posts are fucking insane. What the hell, man? Okay. Please, I want to know. They're pretty bad, dude. Yeah, I can't. I'm not going to say that one. I'm sorry. Share the post? Nope. Oh, Lord. Okay, this seems pretty spicy. Am I the asshole for questioning my engagement after my fiancée got mad at me for drinking while quote-unquote pregnant? A lot of layers to this one. Sorry if this is long, I just need opinions, and I can't tell if I'm being dramatic about this. Okay, so I, 22 female, recently got engaged to my fiancé, 23 male. We are both still living at home to save money to eventually get our own place. I still live with my parents, but I stay at his place most nights because it's closer to work and just easier. So this New Year's Eve, we were at his parents' house with family and a few friends. Nothing crazy, just a normal family get-together. His aunt was passing out champagne to everyone and asked me if I wanted some. Before I could even respond, my fiancé reached out and took the glass. Kind of thought it was weird, but I just ignored it because he can be oblivious sometimes. Okay. I ended up just going to the kitchen and pouring myself a drink. When I got back to the living room, he immediately noticed my drink and asked pretty loudly, "Is that alcohol?" I said yes. He started getting really upset. He said he couldn't believe I would do that. That he thought I was more responsible and I was being reckless. I was obviously confused and asked him what he's talking about. He said something like, "You're really going to mess things up before they even start? You're going to hurt the baby." Oh, Lord. The room went quiet. I was so embarrassed. I was thinking he must be drunk. I asked him, "What baby?" Uh-oh. He said he knew I was pregnant and that he'd been trying to do the right thing. He said he found a pregnancy test in the bathroom weeks ago, and that's why he's been watching what I eat and drink and why he proposed. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. He said he was stepping up. Fuck. Oh, no. Then he said he didn't know if he had made a mistake, if this was some kind of mother. If this was the kind of mother I was going to be? I was literally so shocked and humiliated. I told him I'm not pregnant. But he just told me I don't need to lie. I am not pregnant. Oh my God, that's insane. I ended up leaving and coming to my parents' home that night. I haven't been to his place since. He keeps trying to reach out to me to talk to me about it, but I'm not ready. That brings us to last night. My fiance's mom messaged me and asked me to come over and talk. She says relationships take effort and I shouldn't ruin my relationship over a little fucking misunderstanding. Are you crazy? I don't know what to do. I love my fiance, but I can't stop thinking, if he never thought I was pregnant, would he even have proposed to me? Really rethinking the whole relationship. Am I the asshole? Update. A bunch of comments are asking about the pregnancy test my fiance found. Agreed? I am curious about that too. I don't know why I didn't even question that when he said it. I think I was just in shock. I've never taken a pregnancy test at his house. I don't know if he saw something and thought it was a test, or if he's being crazy and making it up. Bro, what is this story? I just messaged his mom back, and I'm going to go over there and talk and figure out what I want to do. I do really like his family, and I love my fiance or boyfriend. I don't even know what to call him. He's never really done things to make me worried before, so I want to at least listen before I throw everything away. Also, it seems as though there's another update. Am I correct? There is an actual update. I thought this immediately. Wow, this is crazy. Yesterday, I went over to my boyfriend's house. It did not go as expected. I honestly don't even know what I was expecting, but after reading some of your comments about whose test it was, or even if I was pregnant, or even if it was a pregnancy test, I had to find out. My boyfriend was really happy to see me when I got there. I don't think his mom told me I was coming. He seemed really genuine. He kept apologizing. His mom asked us to sit down. She started crying and saying she doesn't want to ruin our relationship. She loves us both and wants the best for us. She shows us the sonogram. It was his mom's test. Crazy. Literally all of this stupid drama because my boyfriend is an idiot. He said he didn't think his mom could get pregnant anymore because she's in her 40s. So the other possibility was, or the only other possibility was for it to be me. He didn't want to ask me, so I could tell me. Oh my God, this is crazy. He didn't want to ask me, so I could tell him myself. I love surprising people, so honestly, it makes sense. But like it had been weeks, he could have said something after all that time. His mom said she didn't say anything at the party because she didn't know what she was going to do yet. Oh, fuck, dude. That must have been awkward for her. I didn't want everyone at the party finding out. It still bothers me that she let me take the embarrassment instead. Yeah, I feel you, but, like, you gotta see it from the girlie's perspective, bro. Like, that's a 40-year-old woman that's, like, you know, she kind of going through it. Like, I see it from yours, but you gotta see it from hers, too. She didn't expect it to pop out like that. I don't know. Or at least tell us in private instead of letting us not talk for over a week. That I can agree with. I do kind of feel bad now that my boyfriend really thought I was pregnant and thought I wasn't taking it seriously. I talked to him about the engagement thing, if he meant what he said about stepping up. He said he had already had the ring for a while. He was waiting for the right time. And when he saw the test, he thought of it as a sign and got excited thinking of us as a little family. Aww. He says he only said what he said at the party in the heat of the moment, thinking I was someone who would risk our baby like that, and he didn't actually mean it. I think I believe him. As of now, we aren't engaged anymore, but we're still together. Fair enough. Told him we really need to work harder on communication if we want to make our relationship last. A lot of comments were saying he's a red flag and stuff. I can see where you're coming from, but this was really the only time he's been like that. I think his intentions were sweet, but came off wrong. Also, a lot of people saying we were too young to get married. My parents got married young. Who cares, honestly? Like, I hear you, but like, it's none of their business. Just to be honest with you. That's crazy, though, man. Not the asshole. Do not marry this man. Oh Lord. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty wild. That is crazy, man. For the life of me, I can't understand why his first move upon finding the test wasn't asking, hey, is this yours? Oh, man. I get his concern because he genuinely thought she was pregnant. Yeah. That was a good story, man. That was a goated story, actually. I fuck with that one. Can I say something? I'm not a fan of hubby. I'm not a hubby guy, bro. Maybe you guys are, and that's fine, but I'm really not a hubby guy. I think hubby's just a weird, like, I don't know, pet name? I don't really fuck with it, dude. Damn, you fuck with me way back then? Well, how about now? Hubby, huh? Yeah, hubby, not nubby. Say bubs instead of hubby. I think hubby's weird. Hubby's kind of, I don't know. It's like, I don't fuck with it, bro. What about wifey? I've heard boyfie too. Wifey is like, I don't know. I think it's kind of like unserious. I think it's meant to be kind of like cute. And like, so I guess so is hubby, but hubby to me does not ring cute. Wifey's like, you know. I don't know if I would ever say wifey in a serious situation, or if I would ever say, people call their significant other hubby, like, just typically. Not serious, but just in general. I don't think I'd do that with wifey. I think it's kind of a funny thing to say, and it could be cute, like, a time, but I don't know, man. That's about it, really. Boyfie is fucking funny, though. Oh, man. Am I the asshole for immediately saying no when my husband asked me to stop wearing earrings because he said they make a woman look older? Sometimes it's like the whole story is in the title. Like, do we even need to get into it? Fuck, that shit is so funny to me. What's up, Vidge? I'm back. I just watched 2 movies back to back. What'd you watch, bro? What pet names do you like? That's a good question, man. For myself, I honestly have no idea. I like Baby. I like Sweetheart. Um, Not for me, but for others. Well, Baby for me, I guess, is fine. I don't know. I don't know if I've been called that. By the way, I still got my carrots. If you're curious. I got 4 more, bro. Warm carrots? No, they're cold as fuck. Mm-hmm. God damn. I should have chewed that a little bit more, man. Angel's still eating his girl dinner? Yep. I saw the 25th anniversary of The Lord of the Rings, and then its opening night for 28 years later. And then the Bone Temple. I see. Was it good? I don't know, I've kind of noticed something weird. I feel like all pet names are in some way relating to children, and that's weird. Yeah. It is pretty fucking weird. But, like, I don't know. If you choose not to look at it in the weird way, and you choose to look at it in kind of like the... Like, I guess it's just because it's kind of cute. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't read into it like crazy, it is just... I guess it's just used that way because it's sweet. Maybe it reminds us of childhood. Maybe it reminds us of, you know, our parents or something. I don't know. I feel like I have more of a girl breakfast. Sometimes it'll just be pizza or even chocolate. W breakfast, though. I liked it, yes. Bone Temple was written by one of my favorites. Oh, Alex Garland. What do I know by him? Did he make Men? Not the concept, but the movie? I don't know. Anyways, let me read this. This is short. Am I the asshole for immediately saying no when my husband asked me to stop wearing earrings because he said they make a woman look older? My husband, 41M, looks significantly younger than me, 43F. Yesterday, my husband said he would like to talk to me. He told me he loves me, and then nothing will ever change that. Aww. He said I'm an amazing mom, and more sweet things. Then he mentioned how earrings make a woman look older. Wow. How sweet. He asked if I could stop wearing earrings because they're making me look older. In less than 20 seconds of him asking, I said no. I don't think I ever rejected a request from my husband that fast. I usually think things through for a long period. My husband said he's disappointed that I answered no so quickly. I got annoyed with him and told him that he has the deal. He has to deal with the fact that I'm an old-looking wife. He said he didn't want to deal with me when I'm like this, and he walked away. Am I the asshole? No? How do earrings make a woman look old anyway? Yeah, that's a great question. I have no idea what that even means, man. Yeah, no, you're good. He is obviously the asshole. You are good. He's just being weird. I'm sorry. What the ever-living fuck? These fucking morons piss me off so much. My wife could wear a banana costume, and if it makes her happy, I'm happy. Golly, man. People just be cursing just to curse. Like, relax. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I don't know about this one, man. What is this comment? That's one of those where swapped genders would bring completely different reactions. Since the husband is a man, immediately women go to the none of his effing business and all that modern feminist jazz. Yep, this is going to be a great comment to read for sure. No man ever will tell a woman how to dress and other dumb shit. But let me tell you, as a heterosexual man, no kidding, I can assure you, I've heard women, friends, family, partners, telling me things just like OP's husband Countless times. Countless. Even when I wasn't asking for any pointers. That shirt that makes me look fat, gone because I listened to my then girlfriend. That suit being too small and making me look funny, gone because I listened to my then girlfriend. The shoes looking like small town. What? What? Small town guy trying to look smart, gone! And there's a big effing difference. He is typing effing, by the way. There's a big effing difference worth underlining. He hasn't commented on your innate characteristic. He commented on a piece of clothing, for frick's sake. Seeing this comment as the same caliber as some toxic, violent stuff, like saying your ass looks ugly and fat, is just nuts. Nah, but some women should really grow thicker skin. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Who cares? Fuck, man. Oh, that's so funny. What the fuck? It's not the earrings. Something else is bothering him. Maybe he's trying to tell you to concentrate on your beauty, go to the gym, long walks, eat healthier. The fuck is wrong with you? People are crazy, man. Not the asshole, but I've got an unpopular opinion. Don't wear the earrings. All right? Your husband explained his preference in a really stupid way. That's true, and you can do and wear whatever you want. However, if earrings aren't a big deal to you, if they are, that's fine, case closed. And his preference is no earrings, then you could wear earrings less. Definitely try to teach him how to communicate better instead of being such an idiot. He's such a buffoon. Men will be men. There's nothing you could do. He's just such a dumb boy. What could you possibly do? Next time he'll be better. He'll be better. There's nothing you could do about it. Shut the fuck up. Damn. He's your husband. You might care about each other's preferences. Want to look good for the other and find a way to communicate that better because he will have physical things you may want to change too. All right? Are you going to help him when he gets weird old man ear hair? Oh my god. Won't you express your preferences when he wants to wear Crocs to an important event? Wait, I'm in this post and I don't like it now? What the hell? What's wrong with Crocs, man? What's wrong with Crocs, man? Or when he really needs a haircut? Maybe me as well, but, whatever. You are probably better at communicating. You wouldn't say, let me trim your ear hairs because it's gross, or cut your hair, you look disheveled. But he doesn't have the communication skills to omit to express himself in the best way. He's just a dumb little man. He can't do it. You have to do it for him. He literally can't do it himself at all, not at all. You have to hold his hand. You have to tell him what to do. You have to do it because you're the smart one and he's the dumb one. What is this mentality, bro? I understand you were annoyed and he was really dumb about it, but this is a communication hurdle to overcome, not a reason to condemn him. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that, man. I think he just was stupid. He made a dumb decision, and that's pretty much it. I don't know why. What are we doing, bro? So fucking annoying, bro. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow. These are two really good ones. All right. We'll do them back to back. Am I the asshole for mansplaining breastfeeding? Would love to know. I'd love to know. Like to believe all these stories are real. Yeah, I agree. The fire confuses me because they never need to add more wood. I'm pretty sure it's a loop. I think it's like an hour-long loop that they just keep looping forever. My wife and I have an 8-month-old. For various reasons, we're not feeding him baby food. We eat meals together as a family. In addition to breastfeeding, he has access to what we eat. Usually eggs, avocado, tofu, salmon, steamed broccoli, lentils. Damn, really? Salmon? For a little 8-month-old? I mean, maybe. They're eating meat like that already? That's crazy. We let him choose what to try or if he wants to try anything at all. All right? Don't show him hot Cheetos. Little baby's gonna become a menace, dude. My sister has been saying for 2 months that our baby needs to eat baby food, but that simply isn't true. Our pediatrician says babies can be exclusively breastfed for up to a year. We got into an argument about it yesterday, and my sister said babies need to have baby food introduced to them at 6 months. That they can't skip from breast milk to adult food without that crucial step. I guess I understand what she's saying, but it is kind of annoying to me when family, it always seems, tries to overstep and is like, I'm just gonna fix this for you. Because, like, hear me out, right? Let's say she's right. Bro, the kid is just going to grow up and learn to eat food. Like, it's gonna be fine. You think this is gonna be the thing that does it in? They're never gonna eat food ever again? Like, or they're never gonna learn how to eat normal food? Like, it's gonna work out. I don't think it's really that big of a deal right now. But I get it, whatever. I told her that she's wrong and they can. Our baby eats eggs quite happily. That is so crazy. Am I crazy? I've never heard of a baby, 8-month-old baby, eating eggs, avocado, tofu, salmon, steamed broccoli. I mean, broccoli, I guess that makes sense. Lentils, I can also understand, but like tofu, salmon, eggs, avocado's even like a stretch, but I guess avocado's kind of like mushy. Like baby food. Wait a second, dude. Anyway, she said babies shouldn't eat dairy before a year. I said eggs aren't dairy? Is that true? Also, if they shouldn't eat dairy before a year, what is breast milk, dude? My sister got really frustrated during our argument and asked me if I really thought that I, as a man, understand breastfeeding better than her. Okay. I said that I do think so. Oh. Because I've been watching my wife do it for 8 months, and my sister doesn't have kids. I also said it doesn't matter if my sister is the world's leading expert on breastfeeding, because my wife and I are in charge. Fair enough. Honestly, fair enough. We're in charge of how we are to our son. Not my sister. She doesn't get a say. My sister said she couldn't believe I had the balls to mansplain breastfeeding to her. Well, I don't know. This just is, like, dumb. I don't know, man. I'm like... What the hell? This guy... Just because you're a man and you are explaining something to a woman, that doesn't automatically make it mansplaining. Maybe you should mansplain to your sis what mansplaining is. No, don't do that. Don't do that. De-escalate. I feel like every Redditor is always trying to escalate the situation. They're always like, fuck this person, fuck you, fuck everyone. Go crazy. That shit's hilarious, man. So many instigators, for real. That's hilarious. Your sister's ridiculous. When people were having babies in caves, did they have a blender or baby food? Suppose not. That's a great question. What were they eating? I mean, other than the breast milk, were they eating anything else? As someone who had a guy mansplaining to me, OMG, the rage that consumed me. So mansplaining, basically, this is how it works. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just joking with you, man. I was just making a little silly joke. That was a fun post. I mean, that was pretty short, but, like, you know. I wanted to get to this one. Am I the asshole for not wearing a bra at home? I just... You know it's gonna be... You know this is like... Yeah, I'm cherry picking. Yeah, I'm cherry picking. Yeah, I'm cherry picking. I know this is gonna be a good one, man. I know it is. I know it works for us, man. I just want to know. I just want to know the context, dude. I want to know the freaking story. Context that I think is relevant. I am 28 female, married to 32M. Okay. That's, I mean, 4 years. It's not nothing. You know what I mean? But okay. Whatever. We live in a house that we bought together. For like 8 years, I haven't really worn a bra. 8 years? Must be nice, dude. Except to work. Oh, well, okay, fair enough. or if I'm going out to a specific event, i.e. a party or a wedding or a date, or to do exercise. My husband hasn't seemed to have a problem with it until recently. I'm not even sure it's him that has a problem. Okay. I don't want to hear that it's about some friend. About 6 months ago, he told me he was offering our guest room to one of his work friends. No! No! Are you kidding me? This is gonna piss me off so bad. All right. All right. He was offering our guest room to one of his work friends. I'm like, I don't even want to. I'm playing the tape forward. If this friend has a problem and they're living at the guest room in their fucking house, I'm going to lose my mind. He has been evicted. Not his fault, if anyone finds that relevant, until he could find another place to live. So friend, late 30s male, moves some stuff in, sets up in our guest room. Husband and friend hang out basically 24/7. Husband has been acting different since he moved in. Uh-oh. Which is why I'm unsure who has the problem. Friend has made no effort to find another place to live after 4 months. Wow. Wow. And husband was not charging rent until I asked him to. They came to an agreement last month, and friend has not made a rent payment yet. Oh my god, this is fucking insane. On to the conflict. As I said above, I don't wear a bra except for certain situations. Which, by the way, before we get into it, I don't care. Who the fuck cares that you're not wearing a bra? Some people clearly do, but who cares? I feel like in this situation in particular, first off, the husband shouldn't care. I'm just point blank, they shouldn't care. As the friend of the husband that is living in the house rent-free, you don't have a say at all. If that's where we're going, you have no say at all. And if you have an issue, get the fuck out of my house. You as the husband should feel that way too, but whatever. As I said above, I don't wear a bra except for certain situations, and being home is definitely not one of those situations, of course. I like to be comfortable, especially in my own home. Husband came to me 2 days ago asking if I could start wearing a bra at home when friend is around. I asked why. He said so that I am decent with another man around. I'm never openly indecent when he is home. I shut both our bedroom door and our bathroom door when I shower and change for bed and work, whether friend is home or not. I'm mindful of my appearance when friend is home. I'm never without pants or a top, just braless. I asked husband why all of a sudden me not wearing a bra was indecent. He couldn't give me a good answer and just asked again if I would wear a bra at home and walked away. He's bad with conflict, so he often walks away when I push back. Oh, wow, it sounds like a fucking charmer, dude. Then he would not talk to me for the rest of the fucking night. I asked again yesterday whether it was him or his friend that was uncomfortable with me not wearing a bra at home, and he said both. I reminded him that he did not ask me if the friend could move in. Oh my fucking god. This is fucking insane. Get out of there, bro. This is insane. And that this was my home too. And that I should be allowed to be comfortable. Obviously. I asked him why all of a sudden it was not okay that I don't wear a bra, or if it was something that had been bothering him this whole time. He was obviously mad, but would not engage with me anymore and continued to ignore me for the rest of the day. What a fucking baby. What a child. Why are you entertaining this? What a loser. The friend had not said anything to me about it, but I could understand why he wouldn't want to. He and I don't talk much when husband isn't home. Even if I did, or even if he did, I would probably tell him to get over it because I live here too. And frankly, my comfort is more of a priority than his since he's been living in our house, eating our food for free for 6 months. Yeah. Kick him out. Kick the husband too. I'm sorry. Husband has been at work all day, probably avoiding the conflict like he always does, so I haven't had the chance to ask again. Am I the asshole for not wearing a bra at home? Am I just being stubborn? What is ETA? I don't know what ETA means. Everybody's the asshole? Is that what that means? I know ETA is estimated arrival time, but I mean, like, in this context. I don't know. Whatever. I was trying to keep... This is like an update, I guess. I was trying to keep up with the comments, but they started coming in way too fast. Thanks to everyone who took the time to comment. A couple of things I wanted to add before the minor update. Okay. I genuinely don't think husband and friend are having an affair. What? I would have not. I never would have guessed. I would have never guessed that. I never thought that. Why would you think that? What? Given the context, I don't think I would think that, man. People are fucking wild, bro. No, I don't think the husband and the friend are having an affair either. What the hell? To the few of you who I saw comment that this post is fake, I knew you would come. Boy, do I wish you were right. Unfortunately, and much to my embarrassment, this shit is real. And if you had told 18-year-old me that this is where I'd be 10 years in, I would have laughed in your face. Okie dokie, sure. To those of you asking for pics, fuck off. Okie dokie. The background info on friend living here for months and not paying rent was, in my mind, relevant. Of course it's relevant, by the way. Because the way I see it, if he had been paying and contributing a contributing member of the household, I would have been inclined to take this issue more seriously. However, as he is not a contributing member, I find his opinion to be null. Fair, totally fair. I'm still unclear on who actually has a problem with me not wearing a bra at home. Husband is not a bad guy. He's a fucking loser. However, with this specific bra incident alone, it's not enough to warrant a divorce. Totally fair. There have been other problems that we have been facing that he is not willing to work through, which I do think is a contributing factor to tension right now. If friend has not paid rent by the end of the month, I'll be sending him away. Now for the small update. It's not much, so I hope no one was holding their breath for this. I sat my husband down and told him that I would not be wearing a bra at home unless he gave me a good reason to. He said his reason was because he asked me to. Yeah, that's not good enough. What kind of fucking reason is that? I said that was not good enough. Yep. I asked if friend had made a comment or told him that he was uncomfortable, since we had been in the situation for months now, and it was not a problem until now. He said he would just prefer if I wore a bra when the friend is home. Hey, can you, like, talk, you idiot? Can you just, like, speak your mind? Could you give an opinion for 1 fucking second? Damn. I said no. I told him I was really unhappy with their living situation, and that not only did the friend need to pay rent, but I needed him to contribute more around the house. I did not use the word divorce specifically, but I said if things did not improve, he and his friend could have the house to themselves and I'd be out. Damn! He seemed to get the message. Time will tell if he takes it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy, for sure. Who the fuck cares if you got nipples showing? I'm being so dead ass. Who fucking cares? Who cares, man? Not the asshole, but neither is your husband. I'll tell you what's going on here. He doesn't want his work buddy seeing his wife's breasts, period. I don't know, man. I don't think it matters. I wouldn't want my wife walking around braless if I had a male friend over. I fucking hate men like this that are like, yeah, he's my best buddy. He's my best friend. He's my homie. I will literally give him a space in my house for him to leave, for him to sleep in, I should say. But I don't trust him. I don't want him to see you like that. I don't want him to see you. I think he's thinking about doing things. I'm like, you piss me off, bro. You piss me the fuck off. I think it's time to tell your husband that you want to be comfortable in your house, and it's time for his little buddy to go find accommodations of his own. Yeah, I can agree with that. I can agree with that. They're boobs. Literally, who the fuck cares? Oh my god. These comments are wild. I think maybe a male perspective would be useful. When my wife walks around without a bra, I don't care at all. It does, however, turn me on. Unavoidable. Okay. Okay. If we had one of my male friends or hers staying with us, I wouldn't be comfortable. I get that as a person, you should feel comfortable in your own home. Etiquette changes when you have a house guest. As an example, I have PJs that are very thin. They tend to stick to my parts and leave very little to imagination. They're comfortable. I'll wear them at home. If we have a guest, say her mom, who visits regularly, I wouldn't dare wear them. Okay, but that's fucking different, man. That's different. Why'd you choose her mom? Why don't you just choose a friend? I don't think you're an asshole for being upset/uncomfortable. I do think it's good to try to empathize with your husband's situation. This is all being said with the assumption you're okay with his friend living at your house, of course. Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. I don't think it's that big of a deal, literally at all. Bro, have your titties out, man. Who cares, bro? Live your fucking life. I feel like everyone gets so mired in, like, the dumbest shit. Like, she's literally just existing. She's walking in her home. That this fucking loser isn't even paying any rent for, by the way. She's just living in her home. Let her live. Who cares? Damn. Dude, people are so messy on this fucking app. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Oh, I want to see this one. I want to see this one. Sometimes you just want to let them hang. Damn, can a girl catch a break? That's what I'm saying. And it's like, it doesn't even matter. At least it shouldn't matter. But, you know. This seems pretty spicy. I would love to see this post. Am I the asshole for not... Oh. Well, I guess this is fine. This is not that spicy. Am I the asshole? Well, it's not what I thought it was. Am I the asshole for not wanting my girlfriend to send me check-ins whenever she is out? I thought it was the other way around. I've been seeing this girl for a few months now. She has a tendency of checking in with me every time she goes out. Recently, she's had a girls' day out with some friends and texted me when she was heading out. I said, cool, have fun, text me when you're back home safe. I thought this would be the last time I heard from her until she was back home. But no, she proceeded to send me a detailed play-by-play of the entire day pretty much every 15 minutes. There's no way. 15 minutes? Did you even enjoy the moments with your friends? Or are you on your phone texting me updates the whole time? I mean, damn, a little judgmental, but I feel you. Later that evening, we had a call, and I told her that she really should just enjoy her time with her friends instead of texting me. And she proceeded to say that she just wanted to make sure I knew she was okay and having fun. Bruh. I don't think that's the case. I think she just wanted to talk to you, man. Maybe she wanted you to be there. Maybe she just missed you. I don't think that was the case, that she wanted to make sure you knew that she was okay. Maybe she wanted you to check in with her. Maybe that's why she kept checking in with you. She seemed upset that I didn't appreciate the effort she put into sending me those updates. I low-key suspected she was with someone who was super controlling and jealous before. Ah, I see. I genuinely don't care about all that stuff. I told her as long as she just texts me that she got home safe at the end of the night, I'm good. Am I the asshole? No? No, I think you're fine, man. Damn, I thought this was going to be way better. No, you're not the asshole. This is like... I don't know about this one, man. It's just 15 minutes is like, you know, it's ridiculous. I don't even really think it's that bad of a situation, though. Really, I think you just needed to be like, you just need to talk. Damn it, it's like she likes you and is often thinking about you and is excited to share with you. How dreadful. I was kind of thinking the same thing. I think she just likes you, man. This is a terrible aspect of being in a relationship, and I hate it. I didn't even need the I am home text. I miss the days when dating might be you don't have any kind of contact for a few days. I hated it when it changed to you get pestered where you are. I mean, shit, I get you, but like, damn. You know, I'm like, you better get used to it because it's kind of the world at this point, man. You just, you know, I get you in some ways, but like, come on now. Oh man, both of these back to back seem pretty good. Am I the asshole for having fun while my partner is trying to give me the silent treatment? That's a good one, man. That's a good one. I, 30 female, have been in way too many relationships with passive-aggressive people pleasers. Years of therapy have finally paid off. I'm starting to realize some things and do things differently. My partner, 30 male, is mad at me. Okay? I have a pretty good idea why, and it's not something I did nor do I have any control over the situation. I'm sick and he's upset I took off work to rest. What? You're sick and he's upset that you took off work to rest? Literally, why? Can I get an explanation as to why he would be upset about this? He's been sulking around the house, randomly standing in a room I'm in for a few seconds, waiting for me to ask him what's wrong, I think. Leave this fucking relationship. You're both 30? He's 30? And then walking away and holing up in a room playing video games for hours. It's very clearly the silent treatment. He believes it's my fault he's upset and he wants me to fix it. Okay, sure. In the past, getting the silent treatment would have really hurt my feelings, and I would have gone and tried to smooth things out, which probably would have led to a few hours of talking and feelings and boundaries, which is utterly exhausting, especially when it happens multiple times a week. But this time, I just don't want to, so I let him sulk. And I hang out in the living room watching movies, talking to friends, playing games, and just trying to have a good time. Could you imagine being this fucking loser-ass 30-year-old man who's, like, fucking sitting in his room, like, pouting, like, fucking playing Fortnite or some shit? My wife won't talk to me because I don't want to talk to her. Lock the fuck in. He just got home from running errands, and I was listening to some fun hype music and having fun. He walked straight to the room and didn't say hi or try to start a conversation. Am I the asshole for knowing my partner is upset and not initiating a conversation? I don't know, man. If it's relevant, he was sick for 2 weeks. He ignored my advice and got mad at me for offering things that help. I was an elementary school teacher, so I have a dedicated sick routine born from experience and the advice of doctors and coworkers. I woke up sick yesterday and I immediately went into recovery mode, drinking tons of tea with honey and lemonade, lemon, not lemonade, meds, nasal rinses, etc. I'm already feeling a lot better. I can tell I need at least one more day. Okay, sure. Well, no, I mean, you're fine. He just seems like a loser. I'm sorry. He just seems like a loser, bro. He really does. If he's upset, he can bring it up. Dead ass, bro. I hate people like that, bro. What are you doing? Let's talk, dude. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at these comments, and I mean, they look fine. I think I would just get out of that relationship, if I'm going to be honest with you. Just seems like not a good time. I beasted that shower. W. I go EP. Have a good night, Jay. This is the one that I was waiting for. Am I the asshole for mocking a rude man in public? Everybody get ready to cheer. Because I'm excited to see what this is going to be. I'm 37 female. The Popeyes I go to has an entirely Mexican staff. It's always very busy there. They always seem backed up and understaffed like most fast food places. One of the workers is a Mexican lady who doesn't speak English that well. Uh-oh. Oh, man, here we go. I'd already got my food. I was sitting in the corner facing the front of the store. I watched an older man, about 50, come in. The Mexican lady came up. I love this. You don't see it, but they're capitalizing the T in the M in Mexican, and the L in lady. It's pretty good. Like I don't know why they're making it like that, but it's fucking good. Anyway, the Mexican lady came up to take his order, and he asked her a question about one of the menu items. I don't even remember the question. Yeah, just like that, Giselle. Like it's a superhero. I don't even remember the question. It was something about an ingredient used in one of the sauces. She said she wasn't sure about the answer in broken English. He loudly started moaning about no one here speaks English. Oh my god. and started calling out to the back of the employee area. Anyone speak English here? The lady went to get the manager, but he was busy taking drive-through orders. A few minutes later, when the man huffed and grumbled to himself the entire time, the manager came over and answered his question about the sauce, then rang him up. The entire time he was ringing the guy up, he was complaining about how none of their staff speak English. Bruh. The manager did speak English much better than the other employees. This shit is fucking insane. This is crazy, bro. This is when I loudly said, wah, wah. Imitating a baby crying. And I put my hands beside my eyes in the crying motion. The man turned around and said, "Are you talking to me?" I said, "Yeah, I'm talking to you." And then I said, "Wah, wah. No one speaks English. No one speaks English," in a mocking way. The man was flabbergasted and argued with me for quite a while, but didn't approach me. I told him she does speak English, and when she didn't know the answer to your question, she went and got an employee that did know. You just had to wait a few minutes. But you're fine, you big baby piece of shit. Sorry, that was me who added that. You should have added that, though. I continued to make baby crying noises at him until he left. No way. Is this real? There's no way. I don't feel bad about what I did, but I'm just curious to know what other people think. I should note he wasn't calling the workers names or yelling at them, just being mildly annoying. The way he constantly was muttering and shaking his head like it's an injustice. Amazing. Hit him with the wah wah. My favorite response to this is she speaks two languages. How many do you speak? Amazing. Amazing. They cooked. They cooked. I mean, she is, I guess, an asshole for going like wah wah, but like, I don't think she's in the wrong. W voice? What's up, ponies? Thank you. Thank you. He is clearly the asshole. I think it's more like the two of them were being assholes to each other. But, I mean, he deserved it. Girl boss for real. Ponies, thank you for the hand heart. How was stream, buddy? He matched his energy. He deserves all the mockery. Yep. Fair enough. What is this? What the fuck is this? You weren't an asshole, but you were a bit of a dick. The thing is, what that asshole needed at the time was a dick like you. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Just weird, man. That's just weird as fuck. Today I brought up a Nietzsche, is that how you say it? Book? Oh, I bought a book, I mean. W, by the way. It's, I think it's an author. Or he's an author. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Okay, well, I guess we're just getting the rude posts here. Am I the asshole for telling my sister it's her own fault she's in an unhappy marriage? Nietzsche. Nietzsche? Oh, Nietzsche. All right. For some background, my husband, 30M, and I, 29F, have been together for 6 years. Damn. Married for 3. We also have a 2-year-old. Okay. Now, some background on my husband's relationship. He's amazing. We own our house jointly. Important for later. He did all the night feeds when our little girl was a baby. He cooks most nights, W, by the way, while I do the dishes, fucking W. There's no main parent. We both take care of and plan stuff for our daughter equally. W. Chores are always split jointly with no issue. I've never once felt overwhelmed by housework, motherhood, or anything of the sort because my husband is so supportive and will pick up the slack if needed. Nice. Amazing. All around, I have a very healthy marriage based on love and respect for one another, and I couldn't be more relieved and grateful for him. Now for my sister. It fucking sucks. 31F. She's always had an issue with anything I find joy in / makes me happy. Ever since we were kids, if I liked a show, she'd go out of her way to ruin it for me. Oh, come on. If I had a favorite toy, she'd find a way to accidentally destroy it. Everything I had, she'd either had to devalue it or have the same but better. All our lives. Okay. This carried over to my relationship with my husband. When we first started dating, she made snide comments about how he's only, oh my god, he's only being nice to sleep with you. The fuck is wrong with you? Oh my god. Yo, people are terrible, man. People have terrible. I was just talking about this earlier. People have so much anger in their heart, bro. Why are you talking to your sister like that, bro? That is wild. You shouldn't be talking to anybody like that, but your sister, like, damn. Then when our relationship progressed, her comments got worse. He's not a real man because he cooks and does housework. What? This is not real. I'm sorry. Is this a real person? Do people think this? What? He's not a real man because he doesn't take care of all the bills at home / didn't buy the house himself. I'm a terrible wife and mother because I don't act like my husband's mom and don't do all the childcare alone. He's probably cheating on you or is gay because in her eyes, no real straight man respects their partners, apparently. Wow, what a fucking idiot. To her, a real man is one who disrespects women, refuses to clean up after themselves, refuses to cook / do anything around the house. That's the wife's job, according to her, a stereotypical alpha male. This is insane. She's looking for a traditional relationship, which is just stupid. Sorry. Not sorry. 2 years ago, she met her now husband, and he's an alpha male type, a real man in her eyes. She still, to this day, thinks she has one up on me because of this. Something she's won and I've lost. Who cares? Whatever, man. Like, let her think that. Well, she recently had a baby with him. As you could probably imagine, she had a major reality check. That same real man she had fantasized about is now just another child for her to take care of, on top of a newborn baby. Oh, wow. This is the ultimate I told you so, man. This is, you see it coming, dude. He doesn't help her with anything. He does no cooking or cleaning. He refuses to change nappies or care for the baby alone. Refuses to wake up with the baby in the night. A few weeks ago, my husband and I babysat for her while she went to a doctor's appointment, while her husband sat at home because he wouldn't look after the baby on his own. Wow. What an incredible man right here. Yeah, this is just fucking insane. What a piece of shit. The house they live in is also in his name only. Oh, despite my sister paying the deposit and splitting the bills up until she was due to give birth. Oh. Girly, how do you put yourself in this position? Actually, how? Anyway, over the weekend, we were at our parents' house with our other sibling, our respective partners, and our kids. We were inside while her husband was watching a football game in the living room with our dad. And my husband was out in the garden playing with our daughter and our brother's children. My sister, of course, passed a snarky comment about my husband being weird for not watching football with the guys. She is a hater. And about me having a glass of wine while someone else was taking care of my child for me. Someone else being her father. Then, not even 2 minutes later, she started complaining about how hard it was being a mom and a wife, and how she's so tired she can't go anywhere without her baby anymore because her husband is too scared to have her on her own, even for her to take a bath by herself. Oh my god. Now here's where I might be the asshole. After the comments about my husband she made minutes earlier, I was pissed off. Fair enough. I snapped at her. Fair enough. Telling her it's her own fault that she's doing this alone. Fair enough. And that she chose to be in an unhappy marriage with a man who brings nothing to the table. Fair enough. While simultaneously constantly berating my husband and I for having a fair and equal marriage, and that I have no pity for her situation. Honestly fair. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, that's a rough one to hear, but, like, it's deserved as fuck. This, of course, ended up in an argument in which my mother said I was mean and cruel. Nope. when I should be offering support to a new mom. Yeah, okay. Truthfully, I don't care. I've offered her support, which she shut down, looked after her baby when her husband outright refused to. I've tried the gentle approach, and her only response has been to put me and my husband down. As far as I'm concerned, she wanted these qualities in a husband and a father, belittled my husband for having actual good qualities. And now that she's got what she wanted, she's realizing it's not all cracked up to be. Yeah. Am I the asshole? No, she's insane. I'm sorry. She's insane, for sure. That is some crazy shit. That sucks for her too. Should you really be like, get fucked? Maybe not, but like, I get it. I can understand why. You know, what's wild? The story. Maybe you're the asshole. Oh, I meant that's wild. Oh, fair enough. Here's the thing: you won. You got a partner in every sense of the word, for whom you're tremendously grateful. Your sister is definitely an asshole, but she's reaping what she sowed, and that sounds like it really sucks for her. Comparatively, she's going through a hard time while you're living it up. Obviously, she's jealous of you and behaving badly. Do you need to rub her nose in it? You're the little sister, but you have the opportunity to be the bigger woman. Okay. Probably no one in here will blame you for what you said. There's a higher road, which with your life happiness and satisfaction, you should be able to take. Yeah. Yeah, I feel him on that one, dude. That is crazy. I can't believe that, man. The sister. Man, I'm so happy that I don't. Like, my familial relationships are not like any of this. Or not even that, but like, I don't have conflicts that I need to go to Reddit to, you know, to solve. I'm like, some of these conflicts are fucking insane. And I'm like, man, I'm blessed to not be having to deal with it as these people are. Shots fired. Hey, listen, relax, man. Relax. I get it, but like, you were younger, man, right? Trust me. Am I the asshole for my girlfriend? Oh, am I the asshole to my girlfriend for allowing my ex to stay at mine and for driving her 7 hours to her parents' home? All right, I would love to see what this could be. I'm 23. I broke up with my ex 25 2 years ago, with my current girlfriend 27 for over a year. Damn, he just keeps climbing. Holy fuck. All right. I was out with some lads. They're British posting. I saw my ex with her new boyfriend. He was shoving her and called her a slag and other stuff. I'm guessing it's just derogatory. It's rude. Went over and broke it up and took her back to mine. I live with 3 mates, so I wasn't alone with her. I let her sleep in my bed and I slept on the couch. Okay? I told my girlfriend, she didn't really react. She's a mess. Her whole life is a mess. Not just her relationship. I told my ex I was taking her home to her parents. She didn't really argue. It was a 7-hour journey. Her dad thanked me, and he took me out for a meal to chat. Okay. He handed me a couple of hundred. Wow, a couple of hundred for doing what I did? Damn. He said, maybe get a hotel. Don't do the full 7 hours back this evening. I did get a hotel. When I came back, my girlfriend, in front of my mates and hers, asked, oh, Lord, why did you feel the need to help her? She's not your responsibility. I said, if it was one of my sisters, I'd want their ex to do it. She was really angry and asked, did I cheat? I said, no. She said, how am I going to believe you? Oh, Lord. I said, let's talk about it later in private. Yeah, by the way, this is in front of all the friends. That's crazy. She kept talking, saying, why break up with her if you're going to run back to her? One of my mates spoke up and said that I had slept on the couch. She said men will stick together. Oh, my God. She asked me, what would I think if I went on a romantic trip? If she went on a romantic trip with her ex, which is not even what happened, but okay. I said it wasn't a romantic trip, and that it'd be sick if she fucked her vulnerable ex. Okay, I agree. She stormed out saying that I accused her of being a predator. Oh my fucking god. She hasn't spoke to me in a couple of days. Was I the asshole for how I helped my ex? No. Not at all. Literally not at all. Like, I don't know what to say, but this is the kind of shit that's like... Alright, so I feel like men, and sometimes women in this instance, have the idea that, like, your partner cannot talk to um, other, uh, you know, people of the opposite gender, right? The opposite sex. And I feel like it's such a silly thought because it's rooted in insecurity, like extremely rooted in insecurity. It's like, I don't want you to talk to this person because I'm afraid that you're going to cheat. Like in this situation, um, she she is terrified of that happening. All he did was save her from an abusive ex. Said, you can sleep in my room. I'll take the couch. Don't worry about it. And I'll drive you to your mom's house, right? Your parents' house. There is nothing wrong with that at all. In fact, if my partner decided not to help this woman, or decided to be like, nah, fuck her because she's my ex, I think, I'm sorry, I would look at you differently. I'm sorry. I would. I would. I understand it's your ex. I understand that there's things there. I understand that you have, whatever, a past. But at the end of the day, this is no longer your ex. This is a person that you know is clearly in a situation they don't want to be in. And if you actively see that and understand that and leave because of some petty fucking relationship that you had a few years ago, you are a bad person. And if that person goes and tries to help and you make them out to be a bad person, you are a bad person. You are so insecure in your own fucking brain. You're so insecure, you think that he's leaving you for this ex. You can't understand that he clearly was just trying to help this woman out, which is what he did, by the way. And then when people back him up, you're like, men are sticking with men. That's how it always goes. I fucking hate people like this, man. It's the same shit when men say the same shit with women sticking with women. I'm like, no, what if they're... Can you challenge your own brain for 1 second and maybe think that maybe you're fucking wrong? Maybe they just did the right thing? Golly. It's just so frustrating. I'm like, man, there's really people out here that live with such a distorted mindset in life. Like, you really can't talk to anybody else. I don't want you talking to nobody. I want you talking to just me. I don't want you to have any best friends that are women or men, and that's it. And I'm like, dude, you need to, or not even best friends, but just like people that you talk to, you need to fucking grow the fuck up. You want that person to have friends that are women. You want that person to have friends that are men. You want to know that they they're a safe person, that they can make it work with just platonically. You know what I mean? You want to know that. And if you don't think about it like that, you're being immature and you're only thinking selfishly. I'm sorry, but you are. I don't want to call you an asshole, but I think the better way to handle this would have been to let your girlfriend know that you were driving the ex home and ask if she wanted to come with you. Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I mean, letting her know, that's fine, but, like, I can also understand if it was, like, a heat in the moment thing. But what do you mean, if you want to come with me? Like, I can understand it, but I'm sorry. I honestly, genuinely need, like, you need to stop thinking so selfishly, so insecurely. If that did happen, I'm not trying to minimize your feelings. If that did happen, if he ended up taking her, cheating on you with her, and doing whatever, that fucking sucks. That is terrible. But if that happens, that happens. That's it. You move on.
That really is it. If you removed that part, if you were like, don't do that, don't drive her home, whatever, that wouldn't remove the idea of cheating from their brain because they're already fucking there, man. So what are you trying to get out of this situation? Hi, Mila. Why not invite your girlfriend on the 7-hour drive? Am I crazy to think that that is just like not? I would not have thought that. Getting her out of the immediate danger was a good thing, but maybe the 7-hour drive the next day was a little extra. Come on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. What's going on? We're reading Reddit stories. She was just in a traumatic situation. The last thing she's focused on, in my opinion, is getting out of him. Literally. It's extra to want to be helpful now? For fucking real. You're not the asshole for helping your ex in the initial moment, but at any point did you contact your actual girlfriend to let her know what was going on? He literally said in the story that he told her about it, and she said that it didn't matter. Or she didn't seem to care. So, I don't know, man. Giving your ex a 7-hour drive, are we joking? Nah, I think he's actually in the right to do this in this situation. Why did she sleep in the bed that you and your girlfriend use? Why didn't she sleep on the couch? I'm gonna be honest, because that's like the nice thing to do. That's like the gentleman thing to do. I would give up my bed as well. Who cares? I also agree. Who cares? But like, I would give up the bed as well. This intimate space and no permission from current relationship partner for this level of involvement with past sexual/relationship partner. Yep, this is a gross part. This is where I draw the line. Hey guys, you know about like taking your fucking your bed sheets and putting them in the fucking wash if it really means that much to you? Also, why are we forgetting that she literally was getting, like, she was assaulted. She was literally being pushed around and from this man's description. Why are we forgetting this? Like, as if she's just like some random ex, and it's just an ex thing. I'm like, come on now. Stepping in while she's being actively abused is commendable. Taking her back to your place is questionable. I'm sure she has at least one friend in the area she could have stayed with. Let's play devil's advocate here and said it was super late and she had nowhere to go. This is forgivable. It's literally fine, but okay. It's still towing the line of what's appropriate. It's, okay. It's not that big of a deal at all, in my opinion. Also, there were like 3 other dudes that lived in the house, so if you thought something weird was happening, if it was just them, I'm just... It's just a little weird. Also, in the story, he literally says... She brings up the same point, and he literally says... You would be a fucking weirdo if the first thing on your mind was having sex with a person that just finished being abused. He literally says that shit, man. If I'm taking him at face value, which I don't know why I wouldn't be... I don't think that was his intention, and I think everybody's just reading into it. But then you drove her a full 7-hour journey back home. Let's recap. She first stays with you overnight at your place. You spend the next full day driving her home, having dinner with her dad, stop at a hotel on dad's dime, then finally get home the following day. That's a full weekend dedication to your ex in what realistically should have been a 5-minute interaction. I really don't think it's that big of a deal. Reading your comments here... You said you didn't trust her to go home. So what? If she ends up going back to her abusive boyfriend, that's on her. Oh my god. I don't know, man. I mean, I get you, but like... I think he did what he thought was the right thing to do, man. It's crazy to me. People are making this man seem to be like a bad guy. He did the right thing. He did more than maybe was like expected. But is that bad? You overstepped here due to already being in a committed relationship. If you were single, it'd be different. You're the asshole. Talk to your girlfriend. Yeah, no, I disagree. I'm sorry.
I disagree. Helping her immediately was the right thing. Driving her is some savior complex shit? What the fuck are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? People don't know how to be kind? This is crazy. Your ex is not your responsibility? Bro, he was just helping her out. From your girlfriend's perspective, you're an asshole? If I was put in her shoes, I'd probably walk out on the whole relationship? Well, then you're a fucking idiot. Sorry. There were a lot of possible options, although you didn't think of them at the time. It seems you're a good person, however, you need to think how your actions would affect the people you love, too. You spent 24 hours with your ex. Who the fuck cares? Oh my god, so many insecure fucking losers in this comment section. Who the fuck cares? I understand, but it's not that it's like when you say it like you spent 24 hours with your ex, the way you're phrasing it is almost as if they were just having like a fun little time and it was like a little date and they were going on like a road trip. Like, no, he was getting her away from an abusive relationship and took her to her parents. That's it. That's literally it. You can't prove to your girlfriend nothing happened and the trust there is broken. I'm sorry if man. In this situation, if your girlfriend immediately jumps to the conclusion that you and the ex went to go have sex, if you lay out everything and they lose trust in you, that's their fucking fault. That's not on you. That's because of their own insecurity. That's it. Even if your mate stepped up for the first night, the second has no witnesses. Oh my god. Quite frankly, I wouldn't believe you either. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I'm on the fence about this one. You're the asshole for letting your ex sleep in your bed. She should have slept on the couch. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Not calling her dad to come and get her. I don't know a single dad that would not do everything to get their daughter in a situation like this. And then staying away overnight in the town your ex lives without girlfriend. Not the asshole for being a decent human being. Wow. Decent human being, by the way. What is this fucking phrasing? First off, this is not just being a decent human being. He's doing a lot, and it's really helpful. And you, these fucking comments also seem to not think that it's just being decent. They seem to think it's like you're doing so much, you're doing the most, you're doing too much, you're over the line. But okay, now you're being a decent human being. Helping out someone who is in an obviously abusive relationship. Trust is a two-way street, and it can be easily broken. He did nothing wrong. He literally did nothing wrong. Sorry. I'm sorry. This shit's got me pissed. Wait, you let your ex sleep in your bed that your current girlfriend usually sleeps in? Am I dumb? Can somebody tell me if I'm missing the point? Just put the fucking blankets in the wash. What does it matter? I understand it's like more of the symbolism that your ex is sleeping in the bed that you and your current girlfriend. It's not about that. He wasn't even in there, man. He did the right thing. He did the gentleman thing. Take the bed. You had a bad night, clearly. I'll take the couch. There's nothing wrong with that. At all. You then drove her... Sorry. You then drove her 7 hours home, got all chummy with her family. Why does that even matter? And thought this would fly without any comeuppance? I'm sorry, but even the most secure girl would be doubting her position here. This is the first time I think I've been so opposite to the comment section here. You're not a villain, but you're not blameless either. Obviously, he's not a villain. He basically literally did nothing wrong. Sorry. You did a good thing in a messy way. It's not even messy! Didn't think through how it would land on your partner. Helping was fine. How far you took it, that's where you messed up? I need to see the controversial comments. Maybe they're going to agree with me. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. I'm going to go against the grain and hoping your story is true. If so, not the asshole. You saw someone in need and knew they wouldn't make it to their parents had you not taken them. So you took them. I'm conflicted because I'm not sure how I would feel if my significant other had been in the situation. All I know is that you saw a need and helped out and you tried to do the right thing. Yep. My view is that my ex is such a mess that no reasonable person would think a normal guy would take advantage. Well, I mean, I can kind of understand. And this had been a steady slope into her losing the plot. My ex, not my girlfriend. And I did think I did the right thing. You definitely did do the right thing, by the way. Not the asshole. You saw a woman in a dangerous situation. You stepped up to help. Yeah, and then he took her home and spent the entire weekend with her unnecessarily. He's totally the asshole for that. No, he did not spend the entire weekend with her unnecessarily. Literally, he took her home, spent the night at a hotel, and then went back home the next day. Relax, man. It's not that big of a... It's really not that big of a deal. He probably saw her... he probably saw her for like a few... That first drive, and that's it. You're the asshole to your girlfriend. If she dumps you, it's well-deserved. Pro tip, don't Captain Save a Hoe while in a relationship if you like that relationship. What the fuck is wrong with you people, man? Wow. 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 Not the asshole. Too many people are insecure weirdos. You likely saved their life in some way. If you had any indications that you're a cheater and untrustworthy, then it's reasonable your girlfriend would be upset. If you have no previous indications, then she needs to chill the fuck out. Nothing happened. Your mates backed you up. Only thing that could have been different is having your girlfriend come over to your place while your ex was there so that she could see for herself and not worry, I guess. This doesn't automatically make you an asshole. You would have done the same for anyone, I think, but because you previously had a relationship with this girl, it felt more personal, and you had to make sure she was okay. Agreed! You know her situation and figured out the best course of action in the moment. Maybe she isn't your responsibility anymore, but all humans are essentially responsible for each other. We have obligations to help each other. Yeah, agreed. I hate that all the controversial comments, at least most of them, are my viewpoint. I can't believe how many people want you to put an abuse victim, fresh out of an abuse situation on a bus. Or how many people say it's your ex, so it's not your problem. It is a vulnerable human in a shit situation. What has happened to humanity? I've read stories about other people doing shit like this for strangers. They got high praise for helping. Should you have communicated with your girlfriend better? Maybe. If your current girlfriend doesn't trust you, then that's the issue here. Not the asshole. Thank you for being a vulnerable human. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. The fact that the current girlfriend built this whole narrative in her mind, brought it up in front of others, and then wouldn't believe you and make her an actual undesirable partner, in my opinion. I don't think you did anything wrong, and current girlfriend is not a good bet long term. For sure. Okay. I should probably stop reading because I'm gonna get really mad. I mean, I'm already pretty fucking mad. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I actually can't believe this story is by far the most insane one. That's fucking crazy to me. If I was in the girlfriend spot, I'd want to be called over to take care of the girl, especially because I know in cases like that, being around men after something like that is scary. Agreed. If she felt safe with him, he was able to drive her home, do it, don't fucking ask. Literally. Would we? Well, that was a great story, man. I mean, not great in that it was, like, good. Great in that it was very entertaining. It got me very riled up. That was pretty fun. That was a good time. That's the end of our stream, though. We hit 12. It is time for us to say goodnight. I'm so happy that we did some more Am I the Assholes today. Like, I really am. Am I the Asshole? So fun. So fucking fun. We definitely got to do more. My voice, I feel it's giving out. I've yelled too much. I've raised my voice too much. I need to eat a little bit, and I need to drink some water.
Thank you guys for being here, Tim Talk. I love you guys. We're gonna raid out on Twitch, but TikTok, thank you for being here.